Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're on episode 44 of the Roaming Ruckus campaign. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves, please?
I am Marlo Seabringer. My character has just gotten a sick tattoo. But he kind of had to sign a pact with with an archfiend that was running the shop in order to get it. So, pretty much a win.
I think at some point or another, I'm not sure about Quill or Morgan. Actually, I think no. Morgan currently has the, what's it called? The voice that speaks in his head. God, I'm having trouble. I know exactly what it is. Huh?
Is that bead thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like at some point or another, everybody except for a handful of us has been possessed by some evil creature at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, Quill, Amethyst, and Marlowe haven't been.
I don't think
Amethyst has been raised by an evil organization.
Oh yeah.
Oh, then that means.
That's not like taking over her body though. That's just brainwashing.
Yeah, that's not the same thing. That's just brainwashing.
that's not manipulation. They have free will of their own, you know. They can pull out of this choice anytime they want. What a manipulator would say.
Right, is it someone else's description turn now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just pointing that out.
Just thought I ask. Okay. I am Quill Herblin, an Aarakocra wizard artificer. And yeah, is currently preparing to see if he can't locate a missing person.
Okay. A missing person. Okay. And Urkthird or Amethyst? I know Morgan wants to go last because he usually does.
I could go.
Go on.
Okay.
Did
Hello. Oh.
Did you introduce yourself already?
I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Hello. It's us. Well, I mean, it's Urkther. Are the party barbarian.
It's your boy.
Yeah.
the second strongest fighter of the group as well.
The second strongest fighter.
Alright, if we're gonna get into it, I'm gonna... You have to rely on your dice bullshit. You have to rely on your dice bullshit in order to win you the day.
I won the 1v1.
Okay.
Yeah, if you didn't have your little luckies and your little rerolls, you would have been a thin paste of red dust by now.
Somebody's on copium.
Anyway, back to the description.
Yeah.
Urktherd,
we're probably
barbarian. Go on.
Yeah, we're probably gonna find something that we probably shouldn't have eaten today and eat it. You know. But it was just the one time that we ate something bad and something bad happened, so you know, it'll probably be fine, you know. Maybe we might find something unique and spicy to eat. Something that we've never had before, and maybe it might give us some sort of magical powers. Yeah, that's best case scenario. But anyway, that's my intro. I kind of rambled.
Yes, you did.
You always do.
Amulet of health rare.
I'm fish. I play our advisor rogue amethyst. I currently nothing is going on with my mother. Don't question my mother. She's perfectly fine. Totally nice. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to do it anymore. JK, I fucking hate her for now. We'll see how long that lasts. You'll see how long that lasts. Do my best. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Morgan!
When you need some help to get by, something to make you feel strong, reach for a jug or tonight, a sugar seduction delight.
What the hell?
When you need to feel big and strong, reach for jug or dog tonight.
Oh gods, he's stuck in a musical. We need to slap him out of it. Morgan! Morgan, are you there?
Get him! Get him now! No.
Wake up! Wake up!
I will make you sing too. Don't make me do it.
We need get him out of there now!
No, anyway. So, what the hell was that?
Sorry, I didn't realize it would be that loud.
That was very loud. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
My ears.
So you guys stayed the night at Iggy's Tavern, yes?
Yep.
Some of you may have been aware of some strange conversation going on between Iggy and some hooded stranger, but yeah, you slept through most of that.
The hooded stranger was.
Sorry?
The hooded stranger left before.
Before they woke
The
up.
hooded stranger left before.
Before what?
No, the hooded stranger left as we entered the tavern.
Oh, right, yes.
It was the dragon. It was the dragon girl who was talking to Iggy as we slept.
That's true. That's true. Yes. Dragon Girl. A dragon girl who looked a little... Well, those of you who would have opened an eye or two and then fallen back to sleep might have noticed a passing resemblance to Amethyst. But, anyway, you wake up the next day. Anything in particular you want to do when you finish your long rest? Anything you want to switch out? Quill?
No, not currently. Although I will need to roll the 2 potions.
There is
Me too.
one. Oh,
Yeah?
there was one thing that I think Amethyst and Urkthert I think mentioned briefly, that they were gonna go through those papers that Urkthert found in the
Yeah, but
Manor
that'd be
section.
just after we wake up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. When you finish your long rest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I will roll now the 2 dice to decide what potions I get.
With potions 6 and 6.
Ooh, 6 and 6. What a
That's for you.
transformation.
Oh, fun. What the
Also,
Go on. 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
I know this is gonna change into a new outfit. Go somewhere and find somewhere to change it to the new adventuring outfit she got instead of the old one.
Cool. So Quill has resilience for his experimental elixir and boldness. So resilience lets the drinker gain a +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes. Boldness lets the drinker roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute, which is awesome. That's cool. And yeah, Amethyst got 2.
Yeah, I'm currently also attuned to the Ring of Generation, and I'm wearing the Planet of Health.
Nice. And Amethyst got 2 transformation elixirs, which basically have the same effect as the alter self spell. So, just to remind you, that means that you can acquire aquatic adaptations, or you can make yourself look like another humanoid creature, or you can grow natural weapons like claws or fangs or stuff like that. Wait, what? Yeah,
Oh,
Morgan,
sorry. It's the Sawyer's comment.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Sorry,
wait a second. There's something that can solve all of my problems in one command?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. Robert uses it all the time for his
Make the
paladin.
little part.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So yeah, feel free to practice that.
I feel like this needs to be somewhere, just like kept on the server.
What needs to be kept somewhere?
Just this information.
You know, just just as an idea, maybe it is a good idea just to have like a whole channel dedicated to Avray commands.
Commands?
Yeah.
I'll start working on like a Google Doc if Anthony's okay with it, and I can set it up later.
Sounds good.
All right.
Put it in.
Put
it in the resources channel if you're going to do that. If you're going to make it a doc, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was planning on making an entire channel, just making a doc to do it before I make the channel.
Well, it would be a resource, wouldn't it? Doesn't need to.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll put it in resources later.
So yeah, with Quill, prepares up his spells. I was downstairs and it's like, did you get it?
Noise. So you've prepared your spells, you've prepared your infusions, you've prepared your elixirs.
Yep. Get up.
What are Urkthud? Because I'm assuming Morgan would have returned to Iggy's after doing his personal missions as well.
He would
And
he'd probably look around his bag, see if he has some like leftover food. If not, he'd probably just kind of go downstairs to the to the tavern, maybe. Yeah, see if he can find like some meat or just anything.
You guys were just sleeping around in the tavern itself, like in the bar area. He doesn't have rooms.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Thankfully, Quill's kind of used to perching, so it wasn't a problem for him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can bug Iggy for some food if you want.
Yeah, he'd probably go do that.
How do you request food from a red dragon?
Oh man, that's gonna be quite.
Don't overplay.
I don't know. Wouldn't Oakthorpe have some level of respect because?
Yeah, he does. He has an
lizard
immense
folk
level of respect.
Towards dragons.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in his dragon form at the moment. He just looks like a surly dude with a big red bushy beard.
He'd probably he'd probably approach Iggy, just like it probably making sure to not really like startle him at all because that's bad.
You did see him breathe fire yesterday, so yeah. So.
Yeah, Yeah, he just walks up and he asks, food?
No thanks, I'm good. I got plenty. I'm just kidding you. Yeah, I can make you some food.
Thanks. Yeah, I was out of character and in character trying to come up with a good way to, like, word it. Like, how would Urkther
Explain.
explain? Yeah.
No, I want food.
Yeah.
What do you want? Do you want... you look like a man who likes meat. Am I
Yes.
right? Meat.
Yes.
Any particular variety of meat that you prefer?
No. Meat is meat.
Meat is meat.
Yes.
Would you prefer it still be alive?
Yes.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bro, that did not phase him for a second. God damn.
you hear some clucking in the back. And he comes back through holding a live, flapping, shrieking chicken. Here you go. Cat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he just he like his mouth kind of waters a little bit at the chicken, and he catches it midair with his bite.
And with that, anyone near Quill, you see his feathers stand on end slightly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just ate a bird in front of your bird friend.
yeah, he didn't even process that or really think about it for a second. He just chowed down on that chicken. It turns into like bones and feathers and like meat scraps within like a
I imagine
seconds.
if you're catching it in your mouth that you're mostly swallowing it whole.
Yeah, he'd probably end up
Just
he'd probably end up crushing it a bit before, getting it into small enough chunks for him to swallow, I imagine. Like actual crush.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I felt that it would be
that would definitely freak you out.
an accurate kind of reaction. Because seeing him, turn around and chomp a bird like that, and yeah, that still kind of reminds them that And in something like Pride Land logic, Quill's the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, which is kind of why your father did what he did, but
Doesn't justify him slaving people.
Even if those people would have eaten him otherwise.
Fear is one thing. Enslaving others is another thing entirely.
Yes. I hear you. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Okay.
I know.
So, what is Morgan doing this fine morning? I reckon we should check in on your friends.
No.
What do you suggest we do instead?
You know what? He's going to respond to that and say in his own head, I think I'm going to buy some alcohol.
Man after my own heart.
He's going to go over and he's going to sit on one of the bar stools and he's going to look to Iggy.
Okay.
And then he's gonna pull out. Oh man, I didn't even figure out which one I wanted to pull out.
What you doing?
Yeah, he's gonna pull out a jade gem.
A jade gem. Okay.
He's gonna on the frickin' counter, the bar.
You want to buy booze with that?
Oh.
Any kind of alcohol, really.
Any kind of alcohol.
Doesn't matter to me.
Dude, be careful what you wish for.
Are you gonna want the strongest thing we have?
Any kind. Doesn't have to be strong, doesn't have to be weak. Your decision.
My decision.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Alright. Had this bottle brought to me from the from one of my friends over at the Unsheathed Weapon. They were hoping to get some special considerations made for their establishment, since I'm a member of the council and all. I haven't dared open it or drink it yet. And he puts a dusty bottle on the counter that says Vin du Vite. Wanna try it?
Take a deep breath.
Ah!
What the heck are you doing?
Prize alarm that suddenly went off. I'm sorry.
Are you a brave man?
I might be brave, but I'm also stupid. He's gonna take the bottle, and I swear, if I'm aroused in any sort of way, I'm gonna throw this thing on the ground. Then he's gonna, take a sip.
Swig.
Yep.
Make a con save. Alright. Tastes pretty good. There are some strange whisperings at the edge of your conscience. Conscious. Yeah. But you can't make out what they're saying. But this tastes pretty darn good.
It's not bad.
I don't think you should keep drinking there.
You're probably right. I'm going to put it back on the counter. It's not bad, but I think they put some voices in that bottle.
Voices? What do you mean?
Would you like to try some?
No, I really wouldn't.
All right. Then I think you should take my word for it.
Anyone else want some?
Hmm?
Anyone else want some?
If you've
Want
got
what?
something less, if you've got something less infectious, I would certainly not mind.
I've got some fairy wine, some goblin mushroom whiskey, The usual, like ale and stuff as well. Got some interesting mead.
Ooh, what's in the mead?
It's from a farm north of the Darkwood that isn't in business anymore. It's kind of rare.
How much? I might give it a shot. How much would you be charging?
A couple of silver.
Really? Isn't this stuff kind of rare?
Good point. How about 100 gold pieces?
Shit.
I should use a report on that one.
Marlo.
You couldn't have said nothing.
That's what I call shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. Look the gift horse in the bloody mouth.
So,
Yeah.
so everybody's here. What you want to do? You know that you know that you've burned down the local meeting house, or at least a local meeting house of the Order of Worms.
Yeah.
You know that you killed like.
I don't think we burn it down.
No, you didn't technically,
I can't remember.
but you left and somebody else set it on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
No, I thought that we changed our minds after the Reaper. They changed their minds after Reaper
I thought
took
Reaper,
over.
I thought Reaper burned it down after you left.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Maybe.
Like basically the Guild of Shadows covered our tracks.
Yeah. So technically, we had nothing to do with burning it down.
No, but you did
Yeah.
have something. A few of
Did
you.
kind of kill everybody there.
They're killing everybody there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We had nothing to do with the burning down.
Yeah.
But there's a good chance that the surviving members of the Order of Wormsbane will be a little bit upset with you guys.
Yeah. At least they're in disarray. Wait,
They don't know we did it.
Organized they're going to
This
be
is
after what we did.
There's at least, if you recall, there was at least 2 people that survived the actual poisoning.
Anthony.
Okay.
Sorry. Wait. Isn't the Grandmaster missing since his soul went straight to
Yeah.
Rasmund's?
Yeah, so even if he had a clone, he ain't coming back. But the others...
Yeah.
The others may have clones. That's the other thing I was about to say, is that 2 people survived and others might be coming back from the dead.
The thing about who survived or not, 2 people from the same family survived. So technically, it's more likely that it's going to be 2 against 1.
One of the other survivors was Lord Shasarak.
Yeah.
Do you remember Lord Shasarak?
He's an Ascat. The
he's-
tiger devil backhands.
He's a Rakshasa, yes.
Raskaska. Raskaska.
And unfortunately, the owner
Rakshasa.
of my
Yes, and the owner of your shop, that's right. He's your landlord, Quill.
yeah.
Amethyst is going to mention, we still haven't told Morgan about everything that happened last night. Maybe we should find
Yeah, and maybe you should catch
somewhere
him
to
up.
talk.
Yeah. And it might be good to figure out what the hell he ended up.
He's there in the bar with you.
He's with us now.
But
Yes.
maybe he could
Yeah.
tell you what he
Remember?
did while he was away.
Brought a talking goat to us.
Oh,
What a-
that's a
Oh,
good
wow.
point. There are 2 other figures in the bar with you as well. a young lad and a goat.
Yeah.
They look.
Well,
They're looking a little nervously at because they don't know anybody except Morgan.
Oh,
or Quill.
Oh, maybe they know Quill.
Yeah, I remember back in Scalbania,
Uh-huh.
I was with the group at Scalbania, and Timmy and Nova were with the party,
Okay.
so they would have known Quill.
Okay. So, hi Quill, long time no see.
Like, it's like Neville, man, you managed to do rather well surviving without us.
Yeah, I'm a wizard now.
About that. Huh. So you took after my path? So you took after my career path?
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, I take it life over there didn't go smoothly.
We tried really hard to find you guys after you disappeared. What happened to everyone else? Why is it only you and Morgan left? Where's everyone else gone?
Okay. Sally decided she had enough with the insanity and disappeared.
Oh?
Like not just to a different location, I mean to a different plane of existence.
What kind of insanity?
Being pursued by a pissed off Minotaur that seems to be supported by a god of death.
Huh. A pissed off Minotaur, says Timmy.
So yeah, as you can guess, shit's got crazy.
So who are these new guys? Hello, new guys. Actually, I think I recognize the lizard folk. Aren't you an arena champion or something?
Yes, from Arena Place. He's still got chicken blood all over his face, by the way.
Feathers coming out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm. They're just like stuck in his teeth.
Come here. You know, just like with a rat. Come here, let me clean your face off. You're not gonna do it yourself.
Oh. He just kind of wipes a little bit. He gets most of it off, but it's not. You know, it's not everything.
Maybe this is just gonna presto him.
While this is going on, Morgan
There you
Neil
go.
Dawson is saying, by the way, I've been looking through your mind and I think I found some things that you might find interest in.
You've been going through my mind.
There were certain things that didn't add up and I wanted to figure out why. For example, why did that fancy man in the mansion think he was your father, when you know already that your father grew up on the prairie in Nunderland? So I went looking. Turns out you're wrong. Someone planted that memory. You've never been to Nunderland. Little bit of deeper looking. It turns out that the person that planted that memory was your real mother. Figure she might be able to fill in the blanks if you want to go looking for her.
Ain't she dead?
That's what you thought. Turns out that's what she wanted you to think. Turns out that's what she wanted Lord Nash to think too. Though she cared for him enough to keep you with that last name. She didn't want you raised with the Order of Worm's Bane. So she gave you a false past, hoping that you'd steer clear. What do you reckon, partner?
I appreciate the assistance.
You don't care, do you? Let me ask you something. What is it in this world that you do care about, besides yourself? Do you care about Neville and Timmy at all? Or are they fools to come looking for you? Can you hear me?
Yeah. You were there whenever Timmy and Neville, whenever I first saw them again yesterday. You know how I reacted to that.
So there is a heart in here? I was beginning to wonder. You might want to start caring. If for no one else, for the sake of your mother who tried to save you.
You know, I care for a lot of things, but whether or not I make those things known is up to me.
How will you find people who care about the same things if you don't make them known? Just think on it. Okay, so while Morgan's off in his own little world talking to the docent, the rest of you are getting acquainted with Neville and Timmy. Turns out, like I said, that Neville has become a fairly skillful wizard. And Timmy has learned some fighting techniques despite the fact he can't hold a weapon. He relies entirely on his head.
On the horns. Yeah.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean he can't also use his hooves.
His primary attack is his head. He tends to keep his hooves on the ground.
Fair enough.
Hence the sure-footed feature. He would lose stability if he reared up, you see. But anyway. So what are you guys doing today? Can we tag along?
I don't see why not.
What's the plan?
Amethyst fleshy friend have papers from Mansion Place.
Yes, we need to go through those papers.
That sounds boring. No offense.
We need to catch up Morgan once he's...
Yeah. Unfortunately, Neville, things have gotten
Bottles is just gonna...
far more complicated.
Morgan seems to be lost in his own thoughts. How about you tell
Bottles
me
is
what...
just gonna smack you with this.
Sorry?
Never mind.
What did you say, Amethyst?
As Amethyst is like talking to him, Bottles is just gonna smack her, like her arm.
Bottle smacks Amethyst.
So, yeah, basically just like be nice, be nice,
Oh.
be nice. Trying to learn how not to be disrespectful to new people.
Oh, okay. Well, to be if it helps, Neville is human.
Yeah, and her mother is Lane.
And Timmy's an awakened goat.
He's Earthird's still probably like sniffing Timmy.
Hey,
Huh?
that's my personal tale.
Oh. Wait. Have public and personal tail?
Just get your nose out of my undercarriage.
Okay. He's like, wait a minute, you have a public and private tail?
Yeah, the one that's hidden is
God.
private.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Only the ladies see that one.
Nope.
You said something about some papers?
Yes. And he pulls them out of his bag. Although, one of the heads might be visible as he does so.
Neville,
Probably the Grand Masters, because it's the most recent.
Neville starts idly chewing on a corner of the sheaf of papers. Sorry, not Jet Neville. Fucking Timmy. No. Timmy.
He suddenly goes goat.
Timmy starts chewing on the papers.
Mm.
You cannot chew on those. Those could be important.
Sorry, force a habit.
Yeah, Timmy here is literally just an awakened goat.
What,
Emphasis on the awakened.
Mm.
what funny papers say?
That is why I'm trying to be nice. And I don't know yet. There's a lot of them. I guess you grabbed a lot of them, so it will take time for me to read them all.
While you're doing that, can we go do something fun?
We also need, once Morgan's out of his translate thing, we need to catch Morgan up on what happened yesterday. Me and Waterloo talked about going back to Maslin's and getting me a new pistol because I couldn't afford it.
That reminds me. I wanted to ask if any of you needed some new equipment as well.
Hmm.
I think I'm currently good.
You sure could?
Yeah, I got this on. Yeah, and he shows that he's wearing the ring of regeneration.
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough. Soiro, what about you? You'd
No,
call
Morgan.
over to-
Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. Morgan, what about you?
He's gonna raise up his hand.
He's gonna do
Sorry,
what?
what?
He's gonna raise up his hand.
Does that mean yes or no, or just give me a straight answer, damn it.
Do you want?
Yes, means yes.
He wants equipment. Okay.
Okay, what do you need? Can't do much with just two bloody hands in the air.
Wheel him around like you just don't care.
I want to get something for Urkther, but like I don't know like how he would word it, because like I think the only thing now that I think he'd really need is something to improve like his wisdom saves mainly.
So the only item that does that, if I remember correctly, Anthony, correct me if I'm wrong, is the Ayun Stone of Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure he'd know what that is.
The Ionic Stones of Insight or
Ayun.
something, isn't it?
Ayun Stone.
Yeah.
You know how to enchant guns?
I think I have a friend who does.
Is it the man that you gave 5,000 souls to?
Yes, Circle.
Oh.
Still pissed about
He's
that.
gonna get up from his stool, and he's gonna go up to Mallow.
Remember these people are your friends.
They're my party. Nothing more, nothing less.
Was that allowed or was that in
No,
the
I'm
head?
assuming that
That
was
was in the
privately
head.
to his docent.
Yes.
Fuck, dude. What about me? Do you consider me nothing more than a device, or am I your friend?
I'm in the middle of trying to talk to someone right now.
Wow.
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 That
I
is
can't just awkwardly
disrespect.
stand here in front of the big hairy guy, Mallow, with nothing out, and him expecting me to say something. He's gonna clear his throat. I'll go check it out, but if he wants me to give him a soul, any kind of soul, then I'm out.
Go to.
Razwin.
Listen. I won't put on any depth, so just tell me what you need. I'll try grab it for you. You can tell he's kinda getting annoyed at this point.
At what?
Hmm?
At what?
He's getting frustrated with Morgan.
Yeah.
Ah. It's like, Morgan, how did you end up getting separated from us? You were with us at the guild skill the knowledge.
He snuck out.
Yeah, we had to go to the meeting without you.
That was the plan. The two of you were going to go to the meeting.
Yeah, but the plan wasn't for you to fuck off.
Yeah, where did you go?
Are you gonna tell them, or are you gonna?
Because we made some.
I went to go deal with some stuff. Some stuff I realized that I probably don't need anymore now.
What stuff?
I went to find a better way to somehow get it into your thoughts that we just need to stop killing people.
Oh,
but now,
fucking God.
I'm just gonna fucking drop it. Because obviously...
Wait, what did you say again?
But now, I'm just gonna drop it. Because obviously, y'all don't care about that one thing.
Listen, I'm getting sick of this. First,
What was the first line again? Real quick, please tell me what the first line again, because this is really important to how I react.
He said he was trying to find a way to convince you all to stop killing.
wait, didn't he say like?
I thought he said gaze into your thoughts.
Get
Yeah,
it,
I
get
thought he
it.
said gaze in.
He said, "Get it into your thoughts."
I'm assuming you don't mean voluntarily.
Yeah.
What? No, I went to go ask Athena for some assistance.
You are giving the impression that you were trying to magically change their minds.
Listen,
Against their will. Do you want to clarify what you mean?
Yeah, he went to go ask for... He just said that. I went to go ask Athena for some assistance, some wisdom. I was going to use my voice and attempt to change you through my voice.
Who says we need to be changed? Listen, Morgan.
Yeah.
I think in general, most of us are getting sick of your shit.
Hey, why are you starting on
listen,
Morgan? Morgan's my friend!
So far, listening to you has gotten to nothing but shit.
Yeah, and that's why I stayed quiet.
No, you fail to notice the point here. You seem to act like you want to be all lawful, all this, that, and the other. Well, quite frankly, us listening to you has basically resulted in more death, and now we're in this shitstorm! Whose side are you on?
Don't talk to my friend like that!
Stay out of this or I'm going to tell you
I really
the
wouldn't
fucking pork.
I've got Fireball and I'm not afraid to use
wouldn't
it!
recommend getting in the middle of this.
And I got Counterspell.
I really wouldn't recommend.
Neville, don't. I'm still on your side.
With the way you're fucking acting, I'm
Are
starting
you?
to
Because
doubt
I've
it.
never seen that. I've never seen it.
Sorry, never seen what?
You've never seen...
I've never seen it.
And-
You truly act like you're on our side. I've seen how you react to people, and why I can tend to be a bit of a narcissistic bitch. You demean some of them worse than I do. I just kept quiet because I'd be a hypocrite if I said anything.
And so far, I've been noticing more and more. You've been trying to undermine every effort we've made to try and follow anything. think about it. Back in the Pride Lands, we had an open opportunity to start again, to literally wash our hands of all this. But no, you said you wanted to come back and fix the city, and now we're stuck in a political conflict.
Get out. Get the fuck out.
I
Marlo's
can teleport us out of here, Morgan, if you want me to.
Then yeah, Morgan, why don't you teleport and teleport back to Scobania and get the lives.
And with this, her nostrils are currently just billowing out smoke, and she's just crossing her arms.
Morgan, I'm going to give you one chance to resolve this peacefully. Walk out that door, never fucking come back. Understood? Am I understood?
Is everything okay?
Is that Oxford?
No, just me as the player.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah. And quite frankly, I'm thinking this would make sense for Quill, because quite frankly, within the context of the game, we have been trying to... So far, most of the things that have gone bad has went from being traded around doing nothing.
Morgan, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out guns blazing, or do you want to walk away?
Just walk away.
Neville and Timmy follow you.
And I think I'll take this back. And you see him click his fingers as the infusion on your gun disappears.
Are you sure this is the right decision, Morgan? You're walking away from the closest thing you had to real friends.
They're gonna kill me if I don't.
You might still be able to patch things up if you're willing to work with them instead of always trying to change them. You could start by apologizing, maybe. It's worth a shot. Nothing. You're not even talking to me.
I was the bad person this entire time. I didn't even realize that.
You said yourself, everybody deserves a second chance. You too can be redeemed. You just have to want to. Do you want to change? Or are you going to be stubbornly sticking to your guns?
How am I supposed to go back to them?
You could start by apologizing. If you're not willing to do that, at least, there's no hope for you. And if you ain't gonna listen to me, then I don't feel the need to stick around neither. You ain't gonna do it, are you?
Give me a moment. It's a lot to process.
In character frustrations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll stop walking and he'll turn around, look to the party. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did wrong, but apparently I did something.
You think you're just going to walk back in?
The fact that
Not with
you
something
just thought you had to
half-assed like
change
that.
us.
Just get out.
You don't know
Just
what you
get
did wrong? I told you
The
what
fact-
you did wrong.
The fact that you felt like you need to change us. You'd fit well in Wormsbane.
Quite frankly, you disgust me. So why don't you do us all a favor? Go back to Scobania and crawl back in the hole you came from.
Morgan, you feel a pain in your chest as the docent leaves your body and drops to the ground at your feet.
I wish you luck, Morgan.
But not with us. You've gone
And
too
I hope one day you realize why we're so angry. Why we reacted this way. Now, if you don't walk away, I will burn you to a crisp.
Morgan,
Right behind you.
get out. Save the last bit of face you can, for fuck's sake.
And I'll continue walking away.
Are you okay, Morgan? They were pretty mean. Should we go kick their asses for you?
No, it's not worth it.
Well, where are we going next?
Somewhere new. Somewhere where that doesn't happen again.
There's, a big old desert to the east that we haven't explored. Do you want to come take a look with us?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Morgan, Neville, and Timmy mosey off into the sunset.
It is nowhere near sunset.
No,
Doesn't
they're,
matter.
they're going to keep walking till they find one.
Mm.
Yeah, it's still morning yet.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just-
Quill,
You're right.
yeah, Quill breathes
That
out just that kind of, breath of anger. Good riddance.
Well, that was dramatic, says Iggy.
Do you think we were a bit too harsh there?
It's been a long time coming. Do we all see the
Yeah.
Dawson on the ground?
Yeah, there's a metal orb just sitting on the ground, probably covered in a layer
Amethyst is gonna go and
blood.
pick it up.
I've
She's gonna presto it, then pick it up. Because I'm interested in it.
I-
What the fuck is this?
What's that?
A
Whoa,
What is
docen.
this?
A docen.
It's basically it's basically a magical artificial intelligence.
He tried once upon a time to be thinking he could try and be a leader. Turns out he was so narcissistic that he couldn't even listen to his own practically inbuilt assistant.
What do we do with it now?
Unless, of course, the reason why I was acting that...
actually-
You actually don't know what the internal dialogue was between this docent and Morgan. For all you know, this docent was telling him to act that way.
Yeah. Could always be
What do we do with it now?
that it was against. Well, I don't know about you guys, but it could be sold, it could be... or it could be reclaimed.
It's intelligent. One of us could reclaim it if it's intelligent.
One of you could install it.
He's gonna look at it. Marlo's gonna look at it in kind of a disgust.
It's about the size of a golf ball. Or an eyeball, for that matter.
Urkther's just like looking at it, like, where do you put it? Do you eat it?
It's
I think we would need to
inserted
go to
into the
someone.
body.
Yeah, he probably doesn't voice those out loud. Instead, he's probably just sniffing it in Amethyst's hand.
Don't eat it.
Are you going to lick it?
Here.
Well, I mean, he might have, but Amethyst here said it's not food, so...
Mm.
She's just gonna take a piece of, like, one of the... Like, I can imagine she's basically turned all of her food packs into, like, just, like, bits of meat. And she's just gonna, like, pull one of the bits of meat out of her bag. Here you go, Urksark. Don't eat it. Eat
Thanks.
this.
Yeah, he just eats the meat.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested out of game.
This would fix your wisdom. It would fix your wisdom problem.
It would?
Could it?
Well, it would kinda, because alright, so the docent is sentient, as you've already surmised, and has some mental stats of its own.
Yeah,
So,
but you could...
it has-
Urksark could always just ignore it.
It has an yeah, you could ignore it, but if you do ask the docent for help, it's got an intelligence of 16, a wisdom of 14, and a charisma of 14. It communicates telepathically with you, can speak, read, and understand any language it knows. And yeah, you can even make medicine checks with a +6 bonus. And it knows Common, Giant, and a D4 additional languages. It has a +7 bonus to possibly Arcana, History, Investigation, and Nature, depending on how high you roll on a D4. And you even have some spells: Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, and yeah, it was sorely underutilized.
This is so cool.
And
Okay.
yeah, do you see what I mean by me thinking this could fix your wisdom problem and your intelligence saves?
Yeah. Thing is, like, plus, is it just the intelligence that I get to add to saving throws, or is it just intelligence saving throws that
Technically,
I get
it's
a
a
bonus?
modified docent because it's supposed to be attuned to by a warforged, but you know. So yeah, it. So it doesn't technically give you a boost to your intelligence. It has its own intelligence, and so if you're dealing with a problem, you can have it solve the problem for you.
Oh, okay. I see how this works.
Instead.
But my question now would be, like, let's say if I'm forced to make a saving throw, can I use its stats?
Yeah.
For that saving? Oh, dude, I need the... Please.
Oh,
Please.
I was hoping you didn't want it because, like, I kind of wanted it.
To be honest, I
really like
think
the
Urkther would kind of benefit from,
you have your saving throws are a -2 for intelligence, a 0 for wisdom, and a -1 for charisma.
Wait, Urkther won't struggle in being charmed anymore. He can
Yeah,
actually play
that's
the
why
game.
I want
He
this.
can actually play the game.
Even though Urkther is charmed, the docent could talk you out of it, basically.
Yeah. That's why I really want to have this.
Yeah, while the party's like figuring out what to do, Quill will basically go, well, we could install it into Oakberg.
Yeah, that'd be the best idea, even though it is quite cool. I think I only know one person who could install it into Urkther, and I can't really say his name.
Who?
Well, I installed the original.
You mean the Cherugian? Do you mean the?
Because like she thinks it has to be surgically installed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're probably gonna have to want to double check his work to make sure he doesn't put anything extra in there.
You could just mash it into his eye socket.
Ow, that'd hurt.
Well,
That would take out an eye.
Yes, it would take out an eye.
Yeah, but he would not agree to that. Definitely not.
Let's go.
Alright. To the guild.
Wait, weren't we just about to go down to the shop?
To do what?
I'm sure we can do it on the way.
We can buy things from the guild.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you're right.
Mm-hmm. The guild could probably get you stuff at a much better rate, and without the risk of adding a soul bet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do you think on that note, I know Urkther wouldn't know this, but do you think the Guild of Technology might be able to help us out with this? Or do you think that might be a bad idea?
The Guild of Technology are likely to give you something very powerful but very experimental.
Yeah. I just realized that fact just now. And probably putting something like that on your body is probably not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, imagine Marlo with a mecha suit. Okay, I kind of want to go down to the Guild of Technology now.
Let's focus.
Yeah.
We'll see you later. She's just gonna pause. She doesn't really know what to call Iggy.
What to call Iggy?
Yeah, because like technically he's her dad, but she just met him. Is that appropriate? She's just like pausing.
But he's also
not nosing.
He's the.
Well, she doesn't know that.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that. The only one who knows that is the Elyras and him. Because he told her he was her dad.
Mm-hmm. True.
Iggy went from having 2 children with one being dead to 4 children with one being dead. This is upgrades.
Mm-hmm. He's just
upgrades, people. Upgrade.
So,
would Amethyst be willing to, be emotionally vulnerable?
Amethyst is just kind of pausing because she doesn't know what to say. Like, usually
Yeah,
knows
Quill
the
looks
etiquette
back
of
and
every
it's like,
situation.
you okay?
I don't know what to call him.
either Iggy or Pops.
You could always
Yeah.
call him,
Dragon Daddy.
Oh, God. Oh, my God, that's so fucking cursed.
God.
Don't do that. That's like.
Me and
Oh
Bottles are
God.
currently having an internal debate on what's currently more appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
My head hurts. Or she's just like, she's not even moving or blinking. She's just like, what? She's not used to this.
Hmm.
We will see later, father. I don't know. Goodbye. I walk out now. And she's just gonna walk out.
Okay.
And I quickly walk back in, picking
Cool.
Bottles off the counter. I forgot Bottles.
Hey, do you want something in bottles?
Technically, there's this weird liquid that changes colors in bottle.
Ah, fair enough.
No one really knows what it is. I don't. It sometimes changes color.
Alright. Well, see you around, I suppose. Take care of yourself.
See ya. I will.
Alright, so you guys are heading to the Guild of Shadows, yes?
Unless we're doing a pit stop on the way. Or are we just going straight?
A bit
Oh,
would
that'd
be
be
nice.
Quill want to walk side to side instead of straight?
No. No. Let's just go to the guild.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Amethyst, that's a nice outfit.
Thanks. I wanted something a bit less constricting. It's hard to wear a corset 24/7. It kind of cuts off my air.
Wait,
little.
you're wearing a corset?
Yeah, that was part of my old adventuring outfit. Was a corset to make my waist smaller because mom said I was too large because I wasn't as petite as an elf.
Wow.
You weren't as
And
petite as
It
an
was even
elf?
hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, wow. And I thought I hated your mother before.
I think this session's like word of the day is wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she always made me wear a corset. The tighter the better, because then she said a noble man might actually want me.
Oh.
Now that
Oh
I
my
think of it.
God. I am so regretting not blasting her in the face when I had the chance.
Ever since I was
Careful
like,
how you
what,
phrased that.
12?
If it makes
She started when I was about 12.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What
were you?
Orkthort think Amethyst pretty, if that make Amethyst fleshy friend feel better. This is another instance of Urkthirt being way too honest.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should always be able to feel comfortable in your skin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are sweet though.
And now we're on our way to the Guild of Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Anything seen along the way?
Sorry, what?
Anything seen along the way?
On the way through the city?
Yep.
Yeah, people trying to rebuild from the devastation caused by the demons. Increased examples of hostility towards beast folk and anything else that they deem to be subhuman.
Good thing I still have that hat. That allows me to disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you disguised this time?
That's a good question.
Quill's still dressed like a noble.
Let me just look through some of the art that I have on my desktop. Oh, here, this is a good one. This guy. It was another.
That's
It was a painting that he saw yesterday in the meeting place.
But with a hat on, because obviously you still have to have the hat of disguise.
Yeah, he is like a.
Yeah.
He's got like a pretty sick. Jeez. Oh my god, I accidentally clicked on YouTube.
The beard would
A
probably
rather epic-ass beard.
the beard would
Yeah,
probably
that's what
hide the beard would probably hide your muzzle quite well, you know.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, that's true.
weird.
Probably what are those? A tricone hat. Yeah, he's got one of those. I feel like that'd suit this guy.
Wait. How the hell am I going to hide then? It's not exactly...
You've got your full plate armor.
You're not.
You're also pretty big. I mean, the average person isn't going to pick a fight with you,
Fair enough.
No.
Yeah.
especially when you're traveling with a group of others.
Yeah, most likely, actually.
In fact,
So long as we don't fuck
if-
with the
if-
guards, we shouldn't be.
yeah,
Sorry.
if the majority of you look noble and or highborn, then they'll assume the beast traveling with you is part of your entourage, and you know. It'll be fine. But yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the Ica has been cleared up. And you get back to the guild district without any real fuss.
Alright.
So it was good.
Though you do notice one thing that's a little unfortunate.
What?
At some point between the demonic incursion and this morning,
Mm-hmm.
someone has lynched Monty the Minotaur.
Oh my god.
Wait, are we talking barely alive, or are we talking...
His corpse is impaled on a pole in the middle of the guild square.
Yeah, Quill looks over and looks like, okay, now that is barbaric.
Marlo is going to look
Did you guys
absolutely...
know that man?
He was one that basically broke down the wall.
Urquhart, remember that. Used to dance funny, too.
He did. In fact, you recognize the pole that they used. It's his dancing pole. They've impaled him on his own dancing pole.
Did they use a magic item on him? Oh,
This is... God, this is wrong.
Marlo is going to look absolutely fucking pissed.
What you gonna do?
How many people are around?
Can't really do
No.
anything.
Not many. It's still fairly early in the morning yet.
What do you guys think are the chances of us taking down that pole and bolting? It's not right. It's not right.
No.
no. But unfortunately, if we're not careful, we're gonna blow our cover.
Yeah, come on. Let's just continue this guild.
I mean,
It may hurt, but it's better.
if anybody asks, you could just say that you were stealing the magic item.
Marlo's going to kind of grit his teeth, but reluctantly move on from it.
Okay.
He's definitely gonna keep it in mind though.
Amethyst
Yeah.
Indracon. Actually, not Indracon. She's gonna say very quietly to Marlo. Marlo, we can get in at night, okay?
Agreed. Thank you.
So onward to the Guild of Shadows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Amethyst is actually just gonna kind of try her best to reach up and pat Marlo's back because I know he's tall.
You pat him on the upper buttocks.
Trying to comfort him.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hey.
If she can't reach high enough, we'd pat him on the arm. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how tall he is?
How tall?
11'3".
You're like a giant.
Yes.
Like, that's like
She'd pat him on the
little
arm.
giant size. That's huge.
Pat him on the forearm.
Yeah. But his arms will probably be the...
Amethyst only 5'4". She's less than half his height. Go
Yeah,
on.
she's pretty small for a half elf.
Yeah.
Compared to like the average height. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She's small.
you're stunty.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was one of the smallest members of the party.
I think you might be.
Marlo's gonna look down and
Imagine she had to wear heels around her mother to reach elven height.
Wedges. Actually, Quill's only 5 foot even.
Yeah. So,
Quill is smaller than Amethyst!
Oath at 7.
Tiny bird!
Yeah. Urquhart is 7.
Yeah. Of course, Quill could just, fly everywhere and be taller,
We could
be higher up than any of you.
Yeah, we could technically knock down the pole, I guess.
Are you going to?
Yeah, Amethyst
oh, moved on.
Yeah, I thought you'd moved on.
Yeah, we've moved on.
Oh, alright.
We're
Oh,
heading...
So you can be talking
sorry.
about it as you go to the Guild of Shadows if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marlo is going to.
Amethyst is also going to keep an eye out for the listening children.
For
Marlo's
children?
Sparrows.
Because remember, she once encountered... I was either the sparrows or the other one.
Sparrows and serpents.
She either encountered a sparrow or a serpent, and she paid them off to not say anything, so now she's just extra vigilant.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your passive... Yeah, actually, you'd probably see several urchins watching you from building tops and alleyways as you walk through. You don't know.
Let's keep
You don't
quiet,
know.
guys.
You don't know which faction they are, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's just walk in silent. Sometimes silence is nice.
Agreed.
Quill nods.
Okay. Anyway, you get to the Guild of Shadows. Approach the black building. Go to the door. And say what?
See the passphrase?
Yes. Okay, the door opens for you. Whispers lets you in.
Oh, he's probably. Oh, Whispers. Has he still? Has he gotten over the furniture incident yet?
Furniture instance?
Remember when we had to stop Morgan from being a vampire and Urkther
He smashed.
Hey.
his office?
He smashed everything.
No, that's inaccurate. We cut everything.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anything
I guess that is technically
anything you
accurate.
thought a vampire might be hiding in, you cut it. You
Yeah.
cut it to
Yeah.
pieces. You chopped it up with your tooth sword. Yes, just.
Although,
I don't even think he. No, he didn't have the tooth sword yet. He had the Reaper scythe
Oh,
that he
right,
got
yeah.
from the rogue fleshy.
Right.
God, I so very badly wanted to roll a crit on that thing and just chop something's head off, but I never did.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know if it would be cruel of me, but would it be smart to actually inform them about Morgan wandering off?
Yeah, probably.
What's this? Morgan has defected.
He's up and disappeared off to the desert.
Oh,
We
third
don't
know
if
that
he
word.
disappeared off to the desert. We just knew he left.
Defected mean poop, right?
Close.
No, that's
But
that's defecated. Defected means that
I've
he has
been.
decided to leave our organization and possibly join a rival.
We just know he's left. At least the city.
Well, who wants to collect his bounty?
We don't ever want to see him again.
Very well. Perhaps the Reaper can take care of it personally.
The Reaper can have him for all we care.
We're
I'll
done
be sure
with
to
his
let him
book.
know. Anyway, are you here are you here for bounties, or do you have some other mission in mind?
Third have ball.
I would hope that you have two.
Read this. No. Let me let me explain.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but we need to see Churgian for a surgery with this Dossian. Like,
Oh,
and she holds up the arc.
he would be delighted to have the work, I'm sure.
I'm gonna go talk to him now. Come on, Arc, follow me.
Okay. Then he just follows.
Welcome,
You want me,
friends.
Yeah, sorry.
You want me to what?
Hey, I
I
got.
was saying, Quill asks, it's like, do you want me and Marlowe to hang out here?
I get before. If you guys want to, you guys can follow along. I know Marlo wanted to. Marlo was gonna get items, but you could try to cast that spell while we wait. When we talked about earlier.
Oh, right. To locate your sister.
Mm-hmm. But
I'll get
It's
I'll
just
get on.
So
I'll get on that.
thank you. And once she enters and Shuriken says hello, she's gonna say, "I got something you're gonna be really excited about.
Oh, goody. What is it?
A dossier. Is it dossier or dossier?
Docent. Docent.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Docent.
I have a docent.
Yes.
I have a docent and a lizard folk. I need you to put the docent in Arcthart.
Urkthert have ball.
Where would you like the ball?
Urkthert not know where it go.
Go in your go somewhere in your chest or arm. There's probably room there.
We could probably also install it directly in your head. Right between your other
actually
two
may be better
eyes.
No, that'd look weird. Going in his head might be a good idea.
We may need to scoop out some of his brains to make room.
Never mind. He already has so little intelligence. It would be terrible to destroy any more. I've been teaching him. He's been learning. Actually, he can spell bird now. Believe it or not.
BIRD, bird.
Do you know what it means?
Feather fleshy, that fly. Not like Quill though.
So Quill is not a bird?
No,
not a
because
bird.
bird not have hand. He's getting confused himself a little bit on the actual definition.
He's kind of right. Birds don't really have hands.
Very well.
I'll
So,
teach him about animal people and the fact that they're both animals, like that type of. I'll try later.
would you prefer to enjoy the experience of surgery whilst awake? Or are you one of those weaklings that'd rather be asleep?
Well, he's just kind of like confused, like sleep. How? Why would he have to go to sleep?
To put it in, he's gonna have to open you up, like cut you open. Do you want to be awake or asleep? Because some people don't like the feeling of the pain.
That not sound good.
You don't want to be asleep then? Very well.
Although to be fair, isn't Ugther has rather impressive pain tolerance?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he does.
Well,
You know, he's constantly getting injured, and like there's swords going up against his scales and whatnot, and
why don't
Yeah.
you sit up on the table here and we shall begin. Would you also like a new arm while you're at it?
no, Urkthert have two already.
Yes, but I can replace one of your arms with a better one.
Thanks. Urkthert have arm already. They work well.
I'll let you eat the one I take off if you'd like.
But Urkthert need arm to eat other thing.
I'll give you a new arm, a better arm.
Like metal arm?
Yes. A metal arm
No,
that would a metal arm that would allow you to project your fist over great distances and hit things that are further away.
thing, not arm.
Sorry?
He's like, well, that's a piece of metal. That's not an arm.
Right, I would imagine Oakdog wouldn't understand the idea of a cybernetic.
Yeah, in short, like, I really don't want to get those upgrades, so I'm just having him play stupid until the Chirogian finally is like, fuck it, whatever, I'll just put the thing in you want and I'll leave you be.
You really don't want an arcane propulsion arm? They're pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, it sounds fun, but I feel like if I was going to go for cybernetic enhancements, I feel like I'd make, like, a character, like, that would specialize in that.
Fair.
Like an artificer. Yeah. Like, I feel like it just kind of ruined, like, the thematic with Urkthr.
Okay.
Because he relies on more his brute physical strength than, like, a technology, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shush, Toby. Okay. So... Yeah. So where do you want it then? Chest, stomach, neck, leg, tail. Where should we put it? And the whole time he's pointing to the various parts of your anatomy with his scalpel-bladed fingers. Where should the little ball go?
Chest.
In your chest. Very well. And he quickly slices through your skin and several layers of flesh with a flick of his fingers, and with the other hand inserts the docent into your chest.
Like a constitution check or something? Or would it just be... I'm sorry, what am I thinking? Sorry.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Do you want to see how
He's
much?
probably already, like, kind of gritting his teeth a bit.
But yes, and now he's deftly stitching up the wound with spider-like thread. Again, like, it looks like he's weaving the wound closed with his fingertips. All done.
Probably rubs the spot a little bit.
Don't touch it, you'll rub it off. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Oops.
Wait until it heals. Now, of course, if you have a healing potion or something similar, that wound will close a mite faster.
Oh yeah, would he take any damage from that, by the way?
Well, yes, a little bit, but we're talking, like, just like, maybe 5 hit points.
Alright, yeah, I'll mark that down.
Until you...
Would cure wounds work?
Yeah. Cure wounds or healing word would
I
probably
imagine
fix it right.
Amethyst would have stayed there the entire time.
Yeah.
He cares. He's gonna reach over and just cast cure wounds.
There you go. You're back up to full again.
Nice. Yeah, and now he's probably rubbing that spot now that it's all, like, healed up.
Mm-hmm. Feels a little weird having the docent under a layer of flesh in your skin, in your body, in your chest.
And can you talk to it, Urkthr?
No. He's gonna have to attune to it.
Urkthr not feel funny yet.
Sorry?
I honestly assumed the surgery would have taken an hour, and that was the attunement.
No, it didn't.
I don't know why.
The Chirogan was fast. It was just you know.
Well,
he literally just cut him and shoved this golf ball-sized magic item into the wound, and then stitched it back up again.
Maybe we should give it an hour. Come on, let's go return to the others.
What? Yeah. So, yeah, it's done. Quick as anything.
Oh yeah. If I have to deattune to an item, by the way, Anthony, I'll probably get rid of the hat. I mean, who likes hats anyway? They cover your face and they make.
It's currently the only thing that's currently keeping me safe.
How many items have you got attuned at the moment?
3.
Okay, then yes, it's something is gonna deattune. It'll either be the tooth sword, the braces of defense, or your hat of disguise.
It's gonna be the hat. I need the other 2. The hat can go.
Maybe Eric can just sneak around.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's do some rolls. Roll a d4 for me. Roll 2 d4s for me, actually, please, Urkthert.
A what? A D4?
2 d4s.
Okay. And 2D4. That all right? 3
3 and 3.
threes.
3
Yeah,
and
that's
3.
actually pretty good.
Okay.
A bit above average.
So, you've got a plus. The docent has a +7 bonus to investigation skills. So, whenever you need to investigate something, you can have the docent do it for you, and it will be a d20 +7. And 3 additional languages. So, common, giant. It would be beneficial for him to know Draconic. Let's go with Sylvan and Elvish. So common, giant, Draconic, Sylvan, and Elvish are the languages that the docent knows. Okay?
Sorry, just getting that down. So the new language, excluding Common and Draconic, because Urkthart already knows that.
Yeah.
Just adding this onto the character sheet.
Yeah. Make sure that you're aware that it's the docent's languages, not yours.
Yeah, I'll actually mark that down separately with Yeah, with some little tags. So that's Giant, Sylvan, and Elvish, right? The new languages.
Giant, Sylvan, and Elvish. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Just marking that down, and a +7 investigation.
Yes.
Okay.
Was one of the following spells. Roll a d6 for me, please.
I love rolling dice. That's a 2.
The docent can also cast Detect Evil and Good.
That'll be useful.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe sometime.
So those are the variables. Like I said before, it's got sentience with intelligence of 16, wisdom of 14, and charisma of 14. It can speak, read, and understand any language it knows. So that would be common, giant, draconic, elvish, and sylvan. It can do a medicine check with a +6 bonus.
Ooh, mark that down.
And it's designed to advise, and if it decides it doesn't like you, it might just refuse to help you. So be friends with it.
Ah,
I
Seems
imagine
like
it might be a little salty from Morgan.
Yeah.
We'll see when it finishes attuning. It'll start.
yeah, I'm just getting this all updated on my character sheet. I'm kind of... It's going to look a little bit funny when you see it, but I think once you know how to read it, it'll make sense.
Mhm.
And what's its charisma modifier? Is that a 14?
Charisma was 14,
That's
I
right, buddy.
believe. Yes. So
Okay.
int 16, which is a +3. Wisdom and charisma are both 14, which are +2s. So
Got it. I got it all down.
if you're after it's attuned to you and it likes you, if you're in a situation where you need to make a mental check, any d20 roll that involves your wisdom, intelligence, or charisma, it might be worth asking the docent to help.
Yeah. sure the docent and Urkther will be best friends.
Yep, here's the brains, you're the brawn. Let's
Yeah.
make lots of money. Anyway,
Yeah, as long as he doesn't have a problem with eating people, that's fine.
why would he care?
Yeah, exactly.
Anywho, so what you gonna do while you're waiting for this voice in Urkther's head to kick in? While it gets to know its new host and attune to it psychically. Go on.
Maybe we should just take an hour or so to rest here for a second. I can start going through the papers or make an antidote to the poison. Just suggest the rest of the party.
Yeah, I suppose you could short rest while you're reading through the papers.
Yeah, that technically would be light activity, so that would apply.
Yes.
I'm thinking of picking up some boom potion and also some empty bottles so Quill can, get a little bit of practice into using his potion launcher.
Are you going to mention this in the vicinity of Cherugian?
He's gonna go to Cherugian to get the poison.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna see this thing.
I happen to have some prepared. How many vials would you like?
How many are you willing to give up?
Some of the others might want some. It is proven, although you'd be surprised how many assassins would prefer to do things quietly rather than dramatically. For some reason, having your victims explode is not appealing to many of the assassins. But anyway.
Also hard to eat.
I'm thinking 3. I'm thinking 3.
Just what I was thinking. Here you go. 3 potions of boom.
Yep. And actually he will reach out with the one with the launcher.
Sorry?
He will reach out to retrieve him from the Trugian with the one with the launcher.
With the one with the launcher.
The arm with the launcher on it.
Okay. I didn't remember that you'd modified yourself.
No. You don't. It's not. Okay, it's a glove.
Oh, is it the potion thrower thing? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
The little catapult device that straps to your hand.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes. Okay.
I'm saying, you said you mentioned this in the vicinity of the Cherugian.
Yes.
I thought you were going to do something with it.
That's an interesting device. Is that new?
Something I worked on back home. Designed to basically allow me to launch potions at a distance.
What's wrong with throwing them?
Let me able to throw them a lot further than with my known strength.
I see. Very clever.
Yeah, I was thinking with some of these, as he holds up some of the boom, load it up, boom, throw it, and if the target explodes, I'm outside the blast radius.
Very well. But why not just put a little of the potion on some ammunition and do it that way? Shoot them with your pistol, for example.
That's fair.
You won't need to use as much that way.
I'll keep that in mind.
Suppose you could launch other things, though.
Yep.
Like a bomb.
Yeah, I could definitely see bombs being used with this thing.
Or eggs, if you feel like being mischievous. Small animals, if you wanted to be cruel. You could call it your hamster launcher.
Sorry. Oh. Fish, are you trying to
I
say
love
something?
The Trukian so much. He gives demented theater kid.
Sorry?
The Trukian gives demented theater kid energy. Love it. He gives demented theater kid energy. I love it.
Yeah, sorry, I thought somebody's mic was acting up for a minute. I think it's all good. I didn't want to...
Hold on, sorry, I need the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get back.
You could even... You could even launch poop if you wanted to.
Hey, now that's just disgusting.
Little balls of dung. Or... I borrowed this design from a mad gnome that used to live in Brench. They're called sticky balls. Little glass orbs full of glue.
Are they effective?
You see, this, he holds up this little glass orb that contains a milky white substance. It contains sovereign glue.
Now this is something you can pull an epic prank with. You just slap some of this stuff on like a door handle, wait for somebody to open it, and boom!
Or you can fly.
They have door hands!
You can fire one of the sticky balls at somebody's feet, and then they won't be able to move from that spot.
I'm thinking of something massive like a machine. Lob this thing in there and gum up its mechanics.
Yeah.
Would you like a little sack of sticky balls to take with you and try out?
Sure.
Here you go. Here's your little sticky ball sack. There's about 10 of them in there.
Yeah. It's like, thanks, as Quill goes as he's trying desperately not to snicker. Because he just thinks to himself, there has to be a better name for that.
Don't. Careful where you play with your sticky balls.
Anyway, does anybody else want to ask something of the Cherokean?
Guys.
Yes, Oakthird?
No, I was just saying I'm good.
Okay.
Sorry.
I want to speak to him, but I have no reason to.
You want to what? You want to speak to
I
them?
want to hear more Cherubian, but I can't think of anything else.
Anything that Amethyst would. Well, you know that he's
Look, she
into
does need to
potion.
work on it.
You know he's into potions and potions, right?
I could show him my.
You could show him
Show
your
him my
poison.
death potion.
Yes.
She.
Is that a good
So
idea,
I finally
though?
finished. I'm not gonna give him the. I can tell him what it does at least. The recipe is currently written down in a It's written down in the weird way Amethyst likes to write things that she wants to keep secret.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you know all the languages, it's basically impossible to understand. I recently got to do a large test of my death poison. I did it on an entire group of people, and everybody but 2 died. Well, actually, It slowly rots and slowly rots someone from the inside out.
Ooh, necrotic
As long as
damage.
they don't have, as long as they do not have fey blood within them. I'd show you, but I don't have a test subject, and it won't affect me the same way it affects someone else. And once they pass out, they're dead. There's no getting knocked out by this.
Interesting.
I need to currently work on an antidote in case
In case you
someone
ingest it
tries to use
yourself.
it. No, I have cure poisons, and it wouldn't kill me. I'm half elf. Actually, I recently learned I'm half elf, half dragon.
I would be very interested in seeing your notes so that I can work on an antidote for you, if you'd like. I'm also curious as to how it would interact with the potion of boom. Imagine, for example, that you make somebody go bang, and then everybody that gets hit with the flying chunks gets infected with your necrotic little potion.
Sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to make a version that affects Fae too.
Why the
And see
Fae, may I ask?
Originally, my mother's a bitch, basically, and I was under her control for a long time. She wanted basically a cure for what she calls scum. She considers scum anything that's not elf. So, all my life, she set me to make a poison that kills anything but elves.
But instead,
So
you've made something that kills everything but Fae.
Because elves are muddled Fae. So?
Indeed they are. Some might say corrupted Fae.
So, in truth, it is impossible for a mortal to make a poison like that. Because it's just too many specifics. But if I wanted universal, then I'd have a universal that works as good. I'd have to do both, and then figure out also how to affect those half Fae.
There would be nothing left, now, would they? Because if you've got everybody, if everybody has died from being non-Fae, and then you kill all the Fae as well, there'll be no one left, would there?
You're right. I don't want to kill everybody, though. It was just my life's work, and I'm
sure there are other projects that are worthy of your skill.
Yeah, that's true. I could try and redo an old recipe.
What do you have in mind, eh?
When I was younger, I basically made a lipstick when kissed. Other person slowly gets poisoned.
Oh, yeah. That's
I haven't worked on that in a year.
no
I don't
need.
even have the recipe.
The Kiss of Death is already a tool used by many within the Guild of Shadows.
Wait, that's already a thing? Now I feel stupid.
It's... No. I'm sure you might come up with a unique version of it, though. I'll be very interested in seeing your work.
Thank you. I would show you the recipe for the death poison to help you make the antidote, but I tend to write things in an annoying way to understand.
Oh, I'm sure we can work closely together and you can explain to me how your writing translates.
Yeah. I have an hour. We can start work.
Very well.
Or practice your flashcards. Or practice the flashcards I made you while you're attuning to the item.
What are Quill and Marlowe going to do while while Amethyst teaches the Chirurgian how to make her death potion?
Well, I imagine Quill is I imagine because locate person only takes an action, Quill would basically be basically using rocks to basically practice, go to the training site and, practice using his launcher to try and,
Okay, creature. Okay, creature takes an action, requires an hour of concentration. So, well, you can concentrate for up to an hour on it.
Yep.
So you're casting that spell.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Once we're ready.
Okay.
But in the meantime, currently Quill
target practice.
Will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Marlowe doing?
He's like seeing if he can get used to the sensation again.
Cool.
Yeah, Marlowe is probably gonna head down to one of the shops to get to just trade in some of the gear for the pistol and such. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's waiting for the guild.
Yeah.
So you're leaving the guild and going to the main shops, or are you talking to Whisper about acquiring some items?
I was actually thinking of conferring about with the party as to where I should go.
All right. Well, ask Quill. He's available.
Well, go ahead, mate. Ask away.
Do you happen to know, aside from Razwin's, because I don't think many of us are the fondest of going there, where do you think I should go to get some of the equipment? I figured you might know a good spot.
Well, why not here? They tend to have a rather good hand of being able to locate objects. And they also do offer a bit of a discount.
You know what? Yeah, that could definitely work. Wait, they do take trade-ins, right?
What items?
Very much so.
What items were you after?
Yeah, Quill jumps back and says, "Gah!" Can't quite get used to that.
Wait, how come? Marlowe is just completely unfazed.
By the whispering gnome. Okay.
Yep.
What items were you after? And what were you interested in trading?
Well, I have this armor right here. He'd point to the dragon scale plate armor. And I was looking for a new pistol for one of our friends, for our friend Amethyst. Also, if you could throw in some adamantine armor as well, that would be appreciated.
Adamantine? What type of adamantine?
Is he asking about the plate, about the armor type, or?
Yes. Yes, I'm asking you what armor type you want the adamantine armor to be.
Oh, plate, half plate specifically, if you would not mind.
Half plate.
Out of character real quick, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
You know you were talking about the shields that go on your forearm, right?
Braces or bucklers. Yep.
Yeah, bucklers, the shields that give you +1 AC. You were talking about that, remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Would I happen to be able to get those here?
Yes.
And also, one more thing as well. If you could throw in some shields for my forearms, that would be appreciated.
Shields. You want a pair of shields?
Not the ones, not to be held, but rather one that would fit on my forearm. I know it's a bit of an odd request, but
So you're talking about braces or bucklers?
yes, precisely.
Which would you prefer?
What do you have for both?
What are you wanting to accomplish with these items?
Well, they're shields, so defend myself with them.
Very well. Do you want to disarm your opponent with them? Or do you want them to have any additional magical effects?
Oh, if I could... what magical effect would you be able to apply on it? On them, rather.
Shh, Toby. Well, for example, there is a bracer available which contains an animated shield enchantment.
I'm listening.
So, Toby, shut up!
Leave that little guy alone.
I'm busy, Toby. I can't help you.
Leave
Okay,
that
so
little guy
while
alone.
momentarily distracted,
Mm-hmm.
Morgan is asking to talk out of the session.
Yep. I was hoping to continue the game and deal with that later.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah, we'll continue on the game. Sorry.
Yes. If you want to message him privately in DMs, by all means do. But
I wanted to make sure it was okay. That's all.
maybe you should talk with the party to know exactly what happened. But yeah. Anyway,
we shouldn't bring that up.
yes. Let's talk about
Yeah.
that. Let's talk about that after. Yes.
Yeah, afterwards.
Yes. So anyway,
The random enchantment.
Yeah.
yes. So Toby. So basically animated shield, you can say a command word as a bonus action and a magical shield will spring into existence floating in the air, giving you a +2 to AC. This would, of course, replace the +1 to AC that the bracer alone gives you, but leaving your hands free.
Yes, that sounds preferable. Is there a duration, or does it last
It
indefinitely?
remains animated for a minute, or until you use a bonus action to deactivate it.
Yes, I think I'll take that. That sounds perfect. Also, before I forget, would you happen to be able to replace the enchantment on this? He'd show them the Githyanki greatsword.
This is a very interesting item. I can't replace the charm on it, but I do have other uncorrupted swords of its type.
Toby.
I'd rather not trade it away, but I am interested in what you have.
Open that door.
Well, I suppose we could also remove the curse.
Sorry, you cut out in the middle of that?
I suppose we could also remove the curse.
Yes, that could definitely work.
All right, then. So you are, I'm assuming, wanting to trade items of equal value to the items that you want to acquire.
Yes.
So what was the list again altogether? adamantine half plate.
Okay, what we wanted was a magic pistol, adamantine half plate, the animated shield bracer, and do any of the rest of you guys want anything else?
Oh, good. I got the docent. I'm all set.
Fair enough. Hold on, let me
I'm good.
Okay, so the animated shield is very rare.
Including my armor, this is what we have to trade, I think. I'll copy paste it. I'll copy paste it in D&D chat just in case anyone.
And what kind of magic did you want on the pistol? Just a +1?
That's for Amethyst to decide.
Oh, because it was Amethyst that wanted the pistol?
Yeah.
Amethyst, what kind of enchantment did you want on the pistol?
2, she just couldn't afford it.
The +2? Do you remember how much
Yeah.
it was when Braziel offered to sell it to you?
5,000
All
plus
right.
some.
Plus some.
You said 5. You said plus like the cost of the pistol.
Yeah, the
So
pistol.
like Amethyst could give her old.
Yeah. So, it's a +2 pistol. +2 weapon.
Oh, that's all.
Sorry?
Those are all the items that we are allowed to trade.
Yeah. I'm just making sure nobody has something that's on that list.
Like, you mean wants to keep something that's on that list?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
No, I got the stuff on my on my side.
okay.
Urkthert?
So, you want to keep anything from that list, Urkthat?
No, not really. I mean, like, I have all of my attunement slots filled. I don't think there's anything I really need.
Yeah. All right. So at guild rates, the total that the items that you want come to a total value of 28,875 gold pieces. Let's see what we can get for the life-stealing great axe. That's rare.
It's rare, uncommon,
Yep.
common, and very rare.
Alright. Well, hold on a sec, because I'm still juggling books for the Great Axe. The Great Axe is normally worth 30. Alright. So... what did you say the other ones were? Uncommon?
It's rare, 3 uncommons, 1 common, and a very rare. Oh wait, Quill. You had those. If I don't remember incorrectly, you had those boots as well, didn't you?
No, those were basically an infusion.
Yeah.
Ah, alright.
Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Once I take them off, they will resort back to straps that were meant
to just being boots. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
I don't know. Am I right by thinking? Wouldn't Aarakocra not be able to wear normal boots?
This is true. Yeah, they would. You're right. They would basically be footwear.
That's what I mean. So right now, Quill kind of go around that problem by using feet wraps.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, cool. So, and 5. Minus 8 is 7. He can get you all those items: the +2 magic pistol, the adamantine half plate, the animated shield bracer, and take in all the items that you're giving for trade. And you'll still have 27,755 gold pieces left over.
Damn. You want to make that a +3 amethyst?
You might be pushing it with that.
Yeah. Does anyone need any good magic equipment? We have a lot of gold spare.
I mean, I guess if you really don't want to sell off the Javelin of Lightning,
I could do with a +1 rapier.
Javelin of Lightning is worth 500, so yeah. You could keep the Javelin of Lightning if you wanted, and that would...
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting, now that I was thinking about it.
If we have leftover money, I could always use a +1 weapon.
A +1 weapon. Alright. So that's uncommon for a +1 weapon, I think.
Oh, I almost forgot Anthony.
Mhm.
Sorry. Wait, how much do we have left after doing all that? After getting
Well,
those as well?
I'm still recalculating, given that
Sorry.
we're buying a rapier now and keeping the javelin. Rapiers are normally... 25, so what guild rates? That would be 15. So... Screw it, we'll just... Yeah, you've got 27,000 gold pieces. Which... Yeah, so 2,700 platinum, in other words.
27,000 gold.
27,000 gold, which translates to 2,700 platinum.
Got it.
However you wanna, however you'd prefer to receive it.
Could I get one more thing, if you guys don't mind?
What do you have in mind?
I was thinking of a longbow.
A longbow.
Mhm.
Any particular kind of longbow?
A magical one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be a weapon of warning? Do you want it to be a +3 bow? Do you want it to be, yeah, longbow of life stealing? Do you want it to be?
Oh, a longbow of life stealing. Hold that, no. Yeah, longbow of life stealing. Would that work?
Make sure that, we're not going over greedy with this, because
Yeah. No, this is the last thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think with the magic item set I have, I think I'm... I don't think there's a whole lot, like, in that regards that I really need for my character to function. Like,
and the +1 on my rapier is more for emergencies when someone's too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rose here.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, the longbow. So, if you do go life stealing, it when you attack the creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, that target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage if it isn't a construct or undead, and you'd also gain 10 temporary hit points. Is that what you want?
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I thought no, that wasn't what I thought it was. Sorry, I'm not too experienced with this.
No worries, mate.
Yeah. Sorry, what other enchantments are there? Sorry to make you go through the list.
Well, basically, if you see a weapon that you like, let me know, and I'll turn it into a bow.
Got it.
Now, bear in mind that with basically with 27,000 gold pieces, that would at guild rates, that would allow you to get a very rare version of something.
Yeah. Actually, you might want to go over to see what someone else is doing this, because this might take me a while. I
Okay.
just don't want to be hogging the spotlight.
Yeah. Well, I imagine that most of this is taking place during the hour that that Amethyst is working on stuff, and Ergthird is reading freaking flashcards.
Quill practicing.
And Quilly's practicing, yeah. So
you need time to read through the list.
Yeah, this might take me a while. Just.
I mean,
yeah, sorry, I'm just digging through this to see if there's anything good.
dancing bow,
Dancing bow.
although that would have limited practical applications. Because you'd still need to load it.
Sorry that I'm taking so long with this.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The oath bow itself is a very rare magic item. When you knock an arrow on this bow, it whispers in Elvish, "Swift defeat to my enemies." When you use this weapon to make a ranged attack, you can, as a command phrase, say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me." The target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies, or until dawn 7 days later. You can have only one such sworn enemy at a time, and when your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one after the next dawn. When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll, and in addition, your target gains no benefit from cover, other than total cover, and you suffer no disadvantage due to long range. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes an extra 3d6 of piercing damage, and while your sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons.
Ooh, that downside's a bit big though. Sorry if I'm being picky.
That's fine. The 9 live stealer gives you a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Has 1d8 plus 1 charges. If you score a critical hit against a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points, it must succeed on a DC con save or be slain instantly, as the sword tears, as the bow in this case, tears its life force from its body. Construct and undead are immune. The sword loses 1 charge if the creature is slain. When the sword has no charges remaining, it loses this property.
So basically, when it's gone, it's gone.
It's still it's still a +2 weapon. It just loses the life stealing ability after all the charges have gone.
Oh, I'm not. Oh wait, no, that's never mind. I'm so sorry. I'm taking up so much time.
Don't worry. It's fine. I kind of want to figure this out.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll be around if you need me.
Thank you.
Ooh, that could be a fun idea.
Well, it could be a fun idea.
So there's an item called the Ring of Shooting Stars, and I just thought it'd be fun to apply that infusion to a bow. While equipped, and you're in dim light or darkness, you can cast dancing lights and light from the bow at will. Casting either spell from the bow requires an action. The bow has 6 charges for the following other properties. It regains 1d6 expended charges daily at dawn. Fairy Fire. You can expend 1 charge as an action to cast Fairy Fire from the bow. Ball Lightning. You can expend 2 charges as an action to create 1 to 4 3-foot diameter spheres of lightning. The more spheres you create, the less powerful each sphere is individually. Each sphere appears in an occupied space you can see within 120 feet. They last as long as you can concentrate, or up to a minute. Each sphere sheds dim light in a 3-foot radius. As a bonus action, you can move each sphere up to 30 feet, but no farther than 120 feet away from you. When a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of a sphere, the sphere discharges lightning at a creature and disappears. The creature must make a DC 15 Dex save, and on a failed save, the creature takes lightning damage based on the number of spheres you created. So if there are 4 individual spheres, each one does 2d4 damage. 3 spheres each do 2d6 damage. 2 spheres each do 5d4 damage, and a single big-ass ball lightning sphere does 4d12 lightning damage if someone gets it.
Oh, what?
And then there's an additional ability that shooting stars. You can expend between 1 to 3 charges as an action. For each charge you expend, you launch a glowing mode of light from the bow at a point you can see within 60 feet of you, and each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from that point is showered in sparks and must make a DC 15 Dex save or take 5d4 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Would you like a bow with that infusion on it?
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay, you've got a bow.
Yeah, I gotta say, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck.
You've got a bow
Yeah,
of
I
shooting
think,
stars, but that's all your gold gone. That's an even exchange. All right.
Yeah. Is everyone fine with me doing that? I'm sorry for.
Yep.
I'm sorry. For
I'm getting a rapier out of it, so
Everything I need. You guys do whatever you want. I don't value money. I value.
I get shoot.
I value food.
You value food. Yeah.
Yep. That's why I spent $3,000 on a lifetime subscription to the butcher's shop instead of buying it.
Yes, you're getting mystery boxes delivered every week.
yeah.
Also, sorry, Anthony. One more thing.
Hmm.
Could I make that longbow a large longbow so it would do,
Yeah, it would be a longbow designed to fit your physique.
Thank you.
I finally get the pistol I've been wanting.
I got a magic close range option, so if we encounter someone that is resistant to non-magical piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage, I can, chop
Yeah.
up if my magic isn't working.
I'm glad we all got stuff instead of me just hogging it again. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no
No
worries.
worries, mate.
Okay, so by the time this transaction's all figured out and you've got all your new shiny equipment, you will, of course, need to attune to that bow. You can use it as a longbow without attuning to it, but if you want to activate the shooting stars, you need to be bonded to it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sorting this out now. Thank you.
So yeah. During that time, Urkthat is reading through his his cards. That one says apple, by the way.
Huh? Kind of looks around.
I'm inside you, by the way. Don't bother trying to find where the voice is coming from, 'cause I'm in your chest.
It looks at his chest.
The bulge.
Yeah, the slight bulge in his chest. Yeah, probably even itself out eventually.
That's right, smart boy. I'm the little metal orb that you had put inside you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now, if you prefer, I don't have to speak with this voice. This is just the one that Morgan liked me to talk with. What sort of voice would you like?
Kind of scratches his head. He's not really. He's not really a connoisseur when it comes to voice acting.
You could technically give them the name, like, or could just think of like someone's name who he likes the voice of.
Do you want me to talk like one of your lizard folk friends? Or do you want me to speak more like a goblin or a gnome? Or I can talk like a lady friend if you prefer.
Huh?
What kind of voice do you like, or do you like me talking with this one?
That fine.
Really? Because personally, I find this voice annoys the fuck out of me. I really hate talking like this.
What name?
My name? You want to know my name?
Yes.
X5355.
That numbers. Unletter. Or call X maybe instead. Or remember X at first letter.
Yep, I'll go with that. Or XS if you prefer.
Okay,
that works
that's
too.
fine. That 2 letters. Or remember 2 letters. What lizard folk voice sound like?
Why am I getting a feeling I know what voice you're gonna go with?
You're gonna be crack joke.
Uh-oh.
I once knew a lizard folk that spoke like this.
Crack joke! We're going with that.
Very well. Hopefully you will find me a useful companion.
Sound like old tribe shaman.
Indeed. I pulled this voice from your own memories.
Oh. How do that?
You and I are connected. Your mind and my mind are now communicating. I talk to your brain, and your brain talks to me.
Oh. So like magic?
Disagrees.
Like magic. You don't need those cards anymore. If you see words that you don't understand, just ask me and I will tell you what it says. And
okay,
if I know the language, I can tell you what it says.
But it's nice to be with Amethyst fleshy friend.
Yes. If do you like her?
Yes. He's probably just thinking like, oh yeah, friendship.
Do you
He's
like
not
her?
really thinking.
Do you like her like food, or do you like her like a mate?
Not think about that.
Or is it more like a brood companion, somebody that you grew with?
Like, fellow, tribe person, fleshy.
I understand.
Nice.
Someone who has your back when you are hunting, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And, in fight. And also smart. And look pretty. Yeah, it's just like his subconscious thoughts, just like he doesn't like it's kind of hard to describe. It's like on that cusp. I'd imagine the docent would be able to read his emotions as like clear as day, even if he didn't really have any like.
Yeah, even if he has trouble vocalizing it. Yeah.
Yeah, like his mind is like an open like page, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of on that cusp of, like actual interest and friendship, I guess.
Yeah. So when you say actual interest, you mean more than a friend, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
If you want to explore that now, you could, because I know that a certain other party member didn't want anything romantic happening in the party, but with them leaving now, you could pursue that if you wanted to.
Anthony.
Fish.
Anthony,
I mean, we've talked before. We have no problem.
I think Eric and Amethyst getting together eventually is adorable. I find it so cute.
Yeah,
I also
I think
find it funny. The idea of someone so racist at first.
Falling in love with a lizard folk? Yeah.
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 We'll be along all the way. We'll support you all the way.
What was Marlo trying to say?
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, Marlo, I made sure to contact Fish about this as well, so don't worry about it. It's fine. We're both agreeing to this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was fine with that. I was
adorable.
just worried it was a one-sided thing. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything weird like
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like the kinds of stuff you see in like D&D horror stories. That's not happening here.
Yeah. There was a game a while back, one of the previous versions of Jade Lotus actually, where a player got creepy with another player without talking to them about. Well, they had talked to them about it, and the player had said no, but they pushed it anyway, and. Yeah, they ended up getting. Yeah, that's why they're kicked out of the server and banned. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's just.
I imagine that would be the kind of thing will require purging with fire.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I mean, no should mean no.
Consent is important.
Yeah, it is. It is not actually. I wouldn't argue it's important. I would say it's
a requirement.
100% necessary. Yeah, or a requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't change people that don't want to be changed. Yeah.
Indeed.
So.
But anyway, sorry about that.
No worries, mate.
Back to the game. I don't want to spend all day talking about this.
No worries, mate.
Yeah.
No worries.
Anyway, so yes, you've got your magic items. You've got a docent that talks to you like your former chieftain did. Together we will conquer Cold City and eat anyone who stands in our way.
Land's place.
Sorry?
What about Pride Land's place?
We can conquer that too if you want.
Oh. What a conquer mean?
Remember in the Pride Lands when we would fight against a weaker tribe, eat all their men, and take all their women.
Okay, that makes sense now.
That is conquering.
So, like, take over?
Take over, yes.
Okay. Yeah, Urkther probably, like, he probably got a bit distracted, kind of looking down at his, like, chest, and he was like, whoa, like, it's kind of a little in fascination, but he looks back up to Amethyst and just says, docent thing ball work now.
Okay.
Yeah, just to Amethyst. That one, because, yeah. Yes.
That's really good. That's great. I guess you won't need the reading lessons anymore, will you?
Maybe.
We like reading with her anyway. Tell her that.
Urkther like reading with, Amethyst, fleshy friend.
I guess we can continue then.
Yes.
He's
Yeah, that's going to be important because he can't.
Oh my god, he's a wingman.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Amethyst and the Druigian are done for the day.
If you want to be, yeah. He's he
Storyline's gonna be tasty.
he understands the formula. He's got this. He knows how to make it now. That's not going to be a problem at all. Sorry.
Oh god, I feel like I shouldn't have done this. He's part of the Guild of Shadows.
He's part of the Guild of Shadows, yeah.
Yeah. Although I would imagine your potion might have far more success than Quill's boom potion.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Basically, I'm just about to help
Because Quill's one is more for making an example out of someone.
Yeah.
Your one is more of an assassination tool.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
So what do you guys want to do
Thanks
now?
again for being willing to work on the antidote too.
Oh, you're quite welcome. It will be necessary, I feel, particularly for those who want to use the poison. It would not do well for the one who administrates the poison to die in the process, would it?
No.
No.
I'm glad to be able to help the guild. I at least hope it helps.
Oh, it will. It will be very valuable.
Sorry?
Amethyst is gonna look quite proud because because I think Quill told her Reaver actually was the guild master because she didn't know before.
Yeah.
Reaver was the guild master of the Guild Shadow.
Yes.
Well, I should get back to my friends. Thank you again. I'll see you later.
Farewell. Let me know if you ever want an upgrade.
Of course. I think for now, though, I'll be fine. Come on, Urksert. Let's get to the others.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
go on.
As Amethyst is kind of walking in, Marlowe's gonna say, "Gotch," and he's gonna throw her the.
You're gonna
pistol.
throw a pistol at her!
Don't
No,
throw
not
guns!
throw, not throw. Pass.
Okay.
Pass. Like,
Phew!
Oh my god!
Come on,
Jesus
Mom.
Christ!
Mom, I'm not a dickhead. Oh, that could have gone.
I know. You think one action, then your brain clicks. Right.
No, at least you do not want the pistol to click. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Think-
Gun safety, that's important.
Mhm.
Us as Americans, or this, it's like innate knowledge that is just like embedded in our brains.
Eric, Amethyst is trying to talk real quick.
It's hot in here.
Thanks, Marlo. God, that's awesome.
No worries.
Please. Okay. So,
Looks so nice.
And there's Quill, you got. Quill's still currently practicing.
Hey, Quill.
are you?
Yeah, when you look over, you see him basic. We see him. And actually, now he's managing to, go up in the air, launching. It's like, okay. Yeah? Oh, you guys are done. I've gotten used to the sensation of this thing.
That's good to know. That's good then. Well, why don't we begin?
If anybody wants to look for work, there are some new faces up on the bounty board, by
Yeah.
the way.
First, why don't we
Also,
get...
Marlo, didn't you remember you bought something that, would be good for Quill?
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, right. Here's something for you as well, Quill. He's gonna gently underhand pass him the rapier.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm not
It's
making
like, well, hey.
this.
+1 rapier.
It's like,
Figured you could use an upgrade.
yeah, that could do really well against anyone that's resistant to normal damage.
Yeah.
And you see him actually pull out the rapier from his old scabbard and put it into the bag of holding, putting
Okay.
the magic one into the old scabbard.
Okay.
Now, why don't we get a hold? Why don't we try this sweet new equipment out? And he's gonna motion to the bounty board.
That could be a good idea.
That,
Oh, Quill,
or
sorry,
we could see if we can't locate someone. Right.
Oh, you haven't casted it yet. My bad.
And then Quill will cast Locate Creature.
Mm-hmm. And you're specifically looking for whom?
Yeah. It's like, I wish to locate an Elira Aladam.
Oh no! Oh no! I see the problem!
You find 2.
Hey, Quill wasn't aware that there was 2.
Now you are.
What?
There are 2 Elira Aladams within 1,000 feet of you.
Oh,
It's like,
oh my god.
yeah,
It's
Quill's
the
like,
multiverse!
what? It's like,
What?
either the spell is glitching or it's like,
Spells don't click.
oh,
What do you mean? There's 2.
Ew! Let's just go to the closest one, and then we'll see what the other says. It's the most reasonable explanation, right?
alright, let's start then. Let's get going.
Yes.
So you're going to go
Two of
looking.
them.
You're going to go looking for the Eliras.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we're looking for the closer one first.
Okay. Trying to think which one the closer one would be.
Probably
I'm gonna roll a d2 and see which one.
the dragon, because she's trying to go to the guild of merchants.
Right, yeah, that would be in the guild
Because
district.
we're gonna
Okay. So yes, there are actually 2. Well, there's a building that contains the Guild of Merchants on one side and the Seafarers Guild of Commerce and Trade on the other.
What is the spell telling me would be the direction? Like, which one is, like, giving me a stronger vibe?
Which one would Elira be dealing with?
Wants to buy a house, not a boat. So the Merchants Guild, because of
The house and a boat, you said?
not house, not a boat.
Not a boat. Okay. All right.
Though she probably wants to go over there and possibly get a ship, because ex-pirate. But
Okay.
she's just like, no, I cannot.
But also, the Guild of the Merchants Guild has a familiar symbol in the window. A knight slaying a dragon.
Yeah, Quill sees that. It's like, fuck.
That not
You
good.
need to-
Ah,
Marlo, and Earthsort might want to wait outside. Here's how-
Yeah.
mm,
I
Okay.
am really wishing I realized that logo before I got that loan.
Amethyst. If anything happens, yell. We will hear.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll scream.
Hmm. So, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head into the Merchants Guild. And
Also, Dragon Elira currently likely wouldn't have any of her draconic features showing, because she can choose what she looks like.
but there is likely a young woman yelling at somebody sitting smugly behind a desk near the back of the room.
You want me to cameo her?
Yep. What would Elira be doing?
I just want to get a fucking house! That's all I want! I have more than enough money. I'm not in the mood for your fucking snooty attitude.
Look, we just need to have a couple of references from people that you know in the city that you've already done business with that can prove that you are reliable before we can allow you to take property in the city. There is, unless of course you want to take a property in certain less than desirable neighborhoods.
If it's Dragon's Valley, I wouldn't mind.
Very well.
I don't care.
I will put you in touch with Lord Chassarak, and you can work out a deal with him. Since
Finally.
he and a creature called Danger Noodle co-own all the property in that district.
Thank you. I swear. Like, she's just turning to the flump next to her. I swear I'm gonna get a headache from all this.
Okay.
And just like, as she like starts to walk back, to just like pulling out her arcane flask to drink from it.
You'd probably see somebody that this Elira thinks is long dead.
Oh shit.
Alongside a macaw looking
Yes.
Aarakocra.
Yes.
Okay, you two, come on, walk and talk. Let's get back out to your friends before I explain any fucking thing to you.
What would Amethyst's reaction be to seeing...
Where have you been? Shut up. what is that thing next to you? Shut up. Out of this. Come on, let's get to somewhere slightly safe, because I have a headache.
Because I have a headache.
Okay. Currently, Quill is kind of taken aback because going from the going from the journal, this is a very stark contrast to what's been set up.
This is not a weak Elira, no. This is not a frightened rabbit of an Elira.
Now, she's also, if Quill makes, like, probably a narcotic check, he might recognize the gray robe she's wearing.
Then, yeah, I'll probably end up doing that, because currently Quill is trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Because it is a very powerful magic item.
16.
What is it?
Do you think it would be recognized to Elira's special robes?
Yep.
Those are the robes of the neutral Archmagi.
Yeah, robes of the Archmagi. They're grey because the person wearing
but-
them is neither good nor evil.
Well, that been brought up in his Wooded studies.
In his what studies?
Wizard
Studies.
studies.
Yes, I thought you said wooden studies. What?
No, no, wizard.
Wizard, yes. Yes, you would be aware of the robe of the Archmagi. It's a renowned and much sought after magic item by wizards and mages of all kinds.
Yeah, Quill's just kind of confused and, wordlessly follows. Like,
Maybe you have a flump with you.
the
What's going
sheer
on?
what the fuck kind of vibe.
Let's get to somewhere safe. Probably
cool.
look around. How about we go back to the tavern? Whiskey sounds nice, doesn't it? I guess she just
The Iggy's?
walks out. Yeah. doesn't whiskey sound nice, Iggy's? Or an even actually that may be.
Hey.
Oh, you lizard and large friend. I saw that. Look, long story. I don't want to explain it in the middle of town because that's a bad idea. Isn't it?
That's
Just
fair.
Amethyst knows.
What about the other blip?
We should probably eat that Minotaur. It's a shame to let the meat go to waste.
Yes.
Oh, the other fine. We should. You guys can go deal with her yourselves. I don't.
What?
Don't worry. I'll explain to you why there's two Eliras. Once.
Okay,
You've
so
not-
the
I am not.
okay.
Of course, she just suddenly looks at the flump nectar. I am not drinking too much. Maybe a little.
Yeah, Quill shakes his head. It's like, anyway, he focuses in on the other blip.
The other blip.
The
Okay.
other
Yes.
Elira.
Yes. Would that Elira literally be underground right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
And she uses the tunnels.
Yeah. So that blip is moving underneath the city, using the rogue tunnels.
Come on, you guys. You'll.
Alright.
Let's go to Dad's. How much I love explaining things.
Oakthud, are you listening?
Mushroom, you go.
Oakthud, are you listening?
I thought they're. Yeah, I thought they were. I thought that they had still been outside.
Yeah, you're outside, and they've come
coming
outside,
up.
and they're about to walk across the square to go to Iggy's. Are you going to stop at the body of
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. But he's just.
Montezuma, the Minotaur?
I kind of want to get a piece of that. that does seem. That's some good looking meat right there. That honestly, the docent is right. Maybe this shouldn't go to waste. In fact, it should not go to waste. In fact,
You're saying this out loud, I'm assuming.
no,
No?
not out loud. He's probably just
Hey,
like
what's
looking
your
at
guys'
it and like he has his mouth watering.
What's your
It's
guys'
pretty clear what he's
What's
thinking
your
of.
guys' iguana doing?
What's the what now?
What's your guys' iguana doing?
What you
I was
guys
just
is
asking
iguana
what Urk is doing by calling.
what's your iguana doing?
He's like, what?
Arthur, no,
Looks-
you can't eat
oh,
that.
okay.
Huh? Oh. Huh? He just kind of looks at the two Elyras.
We absolutely can.
He kind of just looks at the two Elyras like, wait, what? There's two? Oh!
Well, no. There's not. We haven't found the second Elyra yet.
No, I mean like the two
Amethysts. Yeah,
Alright,
because they're
yeah.
twins. So yes, they do
They're
look
twins,
enough alike
yeah.
to look like there's two amethysts. Yes.
Wait, why are there?
I would imagine that would be fucking with Uthug's head.
Yeah, it would.
And probably
He's like,
Probably Marlowe's too. What is Marlowe trying to say?
What the? Why are there two of you again?
Long story, she wants to go somewhere.
You're identical twins.
I didn't. Oh, is that
Going
your
to
sister?
Iggy's. Either
You're breaking up.
either you guys follow or I'm carrying you. Don't underestimate me.
Carrie?
Yeah, I'd rather not fuck around and find out.
Would you like to be carried, Mr. Lizardman?
Oh.
Oh,
Be a dick to him.
this
What,
one's strong.
Aw. I'm strong. Alright. And if you're perceptive, you may notice the whites of her eyes are not white; they're yellow.
She has eyes like us.
For a second, and then she blinks, and they go back to white.
Oh,
Have funny eyes.
I think they're pretty blue, but come on, let's go. Unless that dead body is your friend, and then I guess we could take it, and Mushroom could revive. that person.
Or third one to eat.
maybe we can have it revived after we've eaten it.
Yes. Maybe
Here.
maybe eat and then revive?
Urkthurt, no eat.
Why?
No.
Okay, how about this? Walk in. I'll buy you some food inside, okay?
Okay. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, the Amethyst is gonna get him food. That sounds nice. Sounds a lot nicer than. Well, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be steak, but it's from Amethyst.
Oh.
Would imagine that Monty's meat is about a day old.
Yeah, yeah, but that's not going to matter much to a lizard man.
Yep.
No.
Come on.
Anyway.
Also, so you guys don't. This is Mushroom. Do not hurt Mushroom, or you die.
We have a similar policy around bottles.
Mushroom.
A mushroom that
Oh god. I still have his shards. And she's not going to explain what I still have his shards mean as she walks into the bar.
Yeah, Quill has a pretty horrified expression. Like,
Mushrooms taste like meat. Sometimes.
like plant, not food.
Mushrooms can be food.
How?
Mushrooms are actually more genetically similar to animals than they are plants.
Yeah, he was just in that case. I mean, he's probably never had mushroom, and it's probably been like, if it looks like a plant, it probably is a plant.
that and probably your clan probably taught you to not, eat random plants.
Yeah, it's probably also a survival thing as well.
Mhm.
Like some mushrooms can be highly, like, I want to no poisonous. Would that be the right word?
Yes.
Yeah, venom is what
Yeah.
snakes have. Poison is what, like something that you eat or is injected. No,
Yeah.
venom is.
Yeah.
Venom is injected. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. Does that make
Okay.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and I'm also thinking of random magic effects.
Mm-hmm.
As in, magically.
If you like,
magically.
if you
What?
like, I can show you which mushrooms are safe to eat. It might make your diet more interesting.
Diet?
It might vary the kinds of food.
Oh, okay.
More food. Different flavors.
More food, good.
More food good.
Okay. So you're all walking into Iggy's. You have... Iggy says, "Oh, you've met each other then."
Hey, Dad. And then she's just gonna let her draconic poof back out. The wings, the tail, the scales on the face.
Oh,
They found me.
Oh, she's scaly.
Yeah, Quill has a sheer. What the fuck kind of expression?
What happened to you? Sit. Dad, can you get us a round of drinks, please? Because this is gonna be a mouthful.
The docent is basically saying to Urkthur, "Bow chicka wow wow."
yeah. Urkther is like, whoa, holy shit. Just like,
He's thinking some not safe for work thoughts.
yeah, a little bit.
Maybe,
he snaps out of it.
maybe
real
we
quick.
can make eggs with that one instead.
I'm touching that with a 10-foot pole.
He's just kind of like, whoa, just like, what the?
Sorry, I was away for a second. What
But
happened?
like taken aback, like not seeing that at all.
So when the party went back to Iggy's, the Elira revealed herself to have a draconic form, and since Elira is the identical twin of Amethyst, and Urkthur already liked Amethyst, the docent XS is pointing out that perhaps this would be that Elira might be a more viable mate than Amethyst because she's already scaly.
Oh, God.
She isn't fully scaly though. It's scales around her face. She's still mostly
Yeah.
human.
But yes, but you've got draconic wings and a draconic tail and
And a tail.
presumably horns.
She
Yes.
does have a lot of draconic. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I mean by him thinking not safe for work thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The
Oh god, we opened up a can of worms.
God damn it! This is a monkey wrench. Oh man, this is gonna be such a complicated affair now.
mushroom.
He isn't built to think in such a capacity like this.
Anyway, Amethyst trying to say something.
Elira is gonna look at her flump. Mushroom, do you mind floating off to check on Theo, please? I know we left him outside the city, but I worry about him. I don't. That man is too sweet for his own good, I swear.
Who's Theo?
What a Theo?
Oh, Theo is my boyfriend.
Looks like we have to kill somebody.
Oh,
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
And if anyone were to hurt him, I would kill them.
No. he's just saying no
Damn.
to Nelson in his head.
Only
So-
maybe if she doesn't find out it's us, it'll be okay.
Urkther not want to take that chance.
Oh, I explain to you.
He's not
Damn,
fucking
he's
around
showing
with
a
the
lot of
dragon.
restraint for lizard folk.
Yeah.
He doesn't know much, but
No.
he knows as much as to not fuck around with a dragon.
Fair.
Except in that one specific circumstance. But we're not going back to that.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
I don't want to hear a lot of questions at first. Birdman, question. Do you have one for me or no?
Quill,
What?
What would you ask Elira?
It's like, why when I used locate creature, I'm getting 2 blips of the same person?
Have you ever heard of the multiple worlds theory?
Vaguely. I'm aware of plane travel, but it's still very complicated.
So basically, there are multiple universes and where things go differently than other things. And there are 2 main timelines. Basically, ones where dragons exist and ones where dragons don't really exist, except for a few exceptions. So basically, you know the tale of Bashmir the Bold?
Can I have a little history on that?
Yes.
Like, oh, Hammer Fleshy.
Hammer Fleshy.
Bashmir the Bold is the tale of the guy who
Fleshy with hammer.
killed the gold dragon, right?
Bashmir the Bold in this timeline teamed up with Calder to defeat Magister and ensure that dragons continued in this timeline.
I got Jerry 20.
Yeah, you know the tale of Bashmir the Bold.
So you know how the bad guy Bashmir teamed up with a gold dragon, right?
Yeah.
The timeline I'm from, he didn't, which led to dragons getting trapped in a secondary moon. So in my world, there are fewer dragons. I only know. So basically, that's the world I'm from.
The world
I
without
came
dragons.
here due to the fact of, I came here due to the fact of a very specific idiot eating a very powerful amulet and causing almost all magic in that world causing magic to be messed up. A dragon called a life glass dragon. Also,
Is anyone else's head starting to slightly hurt?
mine is.
You lost me.
I am not the Elira you're looking for. I'm
The other timeline.
a lot older. Timelines are confusing. Just know that compared to what?
You're a different Elira. Got ya.
Yep. I'm 18. Oh my god, you're so young. What? I'm still look identical to you. I don't know what Theo and Rosamund were talking about. Sorry.
I ain't touching this.
Look, basically, I'm not the one you're looking for. Good luck with the one you're looking for, though, but I'm just a lot more powerful.
So, Amethyst Fleshy Friend have 3 sisters?
Kinda.
No.
Lyra's gonna look over at Iggy. Did you tell this one the entire truth, or just that you were her father? What does that mean?
I'm also from the other timeline.
Where's my dad?
In the other
Fucking off
timeline.
somewhere?
We swapped places because I was sick of the responsibility of ruling, and he wanted to give it a shot because he'd just been running this tavern his whole life. Of course, now, ironically, I'm on the freaking council. Grr.
No. Well, you're on a council? That fucking sucks for you. Sorry, Dad.
And currently, the current council is basically trying to eat itself alive.
Yeah, I could
use
we could use you, Elira. You ruled the other coal city pretty well. Maybe you could look after this one better than the mortals.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Oh, I'm not supposed to mention that yet. It would give the things a safe place. Yeah. I guess, but I have to be careful. the amount of times that I have to pull life glass out of my body to keep myself from going into the heavens is increasing.
Oh.
well,
man.
yeah, Quills. Wait.
So I could rule, but I couldn't.
What out of your?
Huh?
Ooh, you want to see? You want to see? Watch this. And she's going to put her arm on the table and pull out a dagger, slowly cutting it. And after careful concentration, soon a small life glass shard would just fall onto the table from the blood.
From the wound. Yeah, just bloop.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Quill is having a. Yeah, I think Quill's gone from a what the fuck expression. I think he looks like he blue screened.
She's gonna take out a pair of tweezers and pick it up.
Purple.
And then absorb it back into her body.
Jesus Christ! Like out of game. Holy fuck!
You can do that.
I don't know. Does that actually make sense as a reaction from an inventor?
Yeah. This is somebody
super fucking dangerous.
This is somebody who can spawn shards of pure crystalline magic.
And then eat them.
And then
without any consequences back into her body.
Uh-huh.
Mushroom, do you mind? And before the flump leaves, he's gonna heal her, and then Lyra will cast. I think, yeah, Lyra has invisibility, greater invisibility, which she'll cast on Mushroom, and Mushroom will float off.
Okay.
They'll be going to check on Theo. I left him in a instant fortress I bought because this place is so angry towards these folk. God, I remember when I was dealing with Wormsbane.
If we could harvest that power, we would be unstoppable.
Or Claire not want to fight that.
Perhaps we need to come up with a plan.
You guys are dealing with the Wormsbane, right?
Yeah, give me a moment. I think Quill's gonna have to do a whiz save to see if he can, make his brain reboot.
All right.
that makes.
I don't know. I don't know. Quill's basically just still something that basically defies all his current known knowledge of magic.
I think you just made your feathers sticky. Yes. You're all right. You can think straight.
Wait.
Yeah, Quill looks like. Where was it right there?
If you're from a different world, then where's your amethyst? Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't ask that one. She's
what?
dead a long time ago. She's dead. Amethyst asked, "Where's
yeah,
your amethyst?"
I heard that bit,
Oh,
but we didn't. But you said that she's dead so quietly.
She's dead. She died a long time ago. I was still a pirate back then.
Pirate?
Huh?
God. And she's actually kind of, in a sense, right here. Here she's gonna hold up the life glass amulet that she has. I guess I'm a bit selfish and I keep her close.
She's just said that she keeps her amethyst in the necklace around her neck.
Of course. Can't bring her back. She'd try and kill everyone. Can't revive her. Because
Happen.
I can't shatter the amulet because then her soul would escape.
You could absorb it, though. Use it to power a spell and she'd be fucking gone for good.
But anyway...
Lyra knows that.
Yeah. So anyway, Urkthurt's just asked what happened. Why did you feel the need to kill Amethyst?
Pretty much.
I didn't have any other choice. We were doing a raid on Wormsbane. I had brought my mother and my sister onto my ship. I pleaded with them for hours and hours to try and just see some other way because I still cared about them. Amethyst got freed and tried to fire at me. So, I promised my captain that if I couldn't convince them, that they'd go with the rest of Wormsbane. Amethyst firing at me was the last straw. She was too far gone. The strings, they choked her. They killed her. And so, held up my musket. And she's just gonna pull out the musket and I shot. Right to the heart.
He just kind of stands a bit in front of Amethyst.
I'm not gonna hurt your Amethyst. I have no reason to.
Hmm.
You can... I regret my actions every day. I wish I could have made a change, done something different. Didn't really have a choice, though.
I'll say to you what I said to our this. It was not your fault. You were put into a situation that you had no control.
Yeah, I really did try, though. Me and my friend Scrubby, we tried. We truly tried. But
And that is admirable.
you don't know how hard it is to come home to tell your parent that your sister's dead, or to admit the fact that you did it.
By the way, how much time has passed since this conversation started? You know, since the casting of the spell.
It's not been an hour yet. You still know where the other one is.
Is that dot still moving?
Yes.
I'll also give you guys 2 bits of information. Elaine Aladam will never change. Sometimes change isn't possible. That's something I learned.
Yeah.
Be wary of a jester who lives in a cottage in the woods. He'll kill you. But if you're nice enough to her, she'll just talk your head off. Old friend of mine.
Just in the woods?
Huh? Like funny
There's a
fleshy?
jester who lives in the cottage in the There's a jester who lives in the cottage in the woods with her family. And absolutely insane that
Which
woman is,
woods? There's like several.
Wait, are we talking
The
about the
dark
wood
woods.
next? Dark.
She lives in the dark woods.
Not the dark woods.
Not the dark woods.
Entropy knows what the dark woods.
Never mind.
Amethyst would give a look. I mean, Elira would give a location because I actually don't know exactly where Entropy lives. I just know she has a house far away from, in the woods, away from civilization.
So while in X location, avoid a random house. Noted.
Yeah, either avoid it or just don't be rude. Don't take her hat.
Why would I be so petty?
Interesting people have tried. She likes to tell the story of it. You can ask my dad. She loves to tell the story of the time a rug tried to take her hat and she killed the rug.
Wait, I don't know if I heard you right. Did you say rug?
It was a rug of smothering, so it was actually alive.
Oh.
Oh.
It's an interesting magic item. Do you want to hear about it? Sorry. Habits die hard.
No worries.
Also, if you ever happen to find a man named Jim Bean, and you either bring me his corpse, prove to me that he's dead, or just tell me where he is. I'll do you a favor.
Okay, so someone named Jim Bean. Any idea on race?
No, I don't. I don't have any idea on where he is. He's just an annoying little twerp, and he's the reason why magic is gone, and I don't have a society filled
he's
with
asked about race.
Oh, race, human.
Alright, so random human by the name of Jim Bean.
And he also has a
Noted.
really sweet voice. Let me see if I can. It would be performance to imitate Jim, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Haha, perfect.
30 seconds.
In which case, Urkther, do you want to do the voice since it's a perfect match?
Freaking stop! This is not cool. You can't freaking impersonate me, man.
Oh!
That's
quit.
that's uncool. All right, that's
Oh
not,
my
that's
god,
not
it's an
nice.
alternate version of Nerval.
Oh,
He's Neville before Neville.
Yes, yes. Yeah, he was Neville before now.
Narder than Neville.
Yeah, I could probably he's one of my favorite characters. I could probably talk a lot about Jim Bean's kind of story, I guess, after the game if you guys want, but he's a fun character. But he also fucking sucks at everything he does. Except for a few things, like niche hobbies and replacing people's die rolls. But even then, he doesn't really do it that well.
The worst version of Marlon.
He was the most annoying person.
He's
who
not
lived with
even
us for a while.
Marlo, don't even compare yourself to Jim Bean. It's honestly an insult.
He lived with us for a while. He ended up thinking the jester was someone called the Ultimate Yo-Yo Master, or something of that dumb nature. You can ask, right, Dad? Not lying about any of this. He was the most annoying creature in the world.
What the hell is a yo-yo?
Haha.
It's not a minor illusion, just the image of a yo-yo. That.
Wait. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. My head hurts.
Yeah, either way, I got...
Oh,
Either
also
way.
another way you can get a favor from me, if you ever need a favor. I would do anything for the staff of the Magi. Well, anything within reason.
Sorry, anything for what?
The staff of the Magi.
Alright. Duly noted. Anyway, Amethyst, shall we...
Yeah, let's go find my sister. This is weirding me out. Please, let's go.
Yeah.
Actually,
Are you leaving Elvira
okay?
too?
Yeah. Is it okay if I have Elvira give something to Amethyst? Not something too crazy.
What do you have in mind?
Well, Elvira is known to have life glass bullets and bullets of devil slaying. Elvira doesn't really like to use her gun though, but she knows her sister likes to use the gun.
Okay.
He's gonna hand Amethyst about 10 of each. One in a bag that's specially made for the life glass bullets, and the other in a normal bag. There. Some life glass bullets and bullets of devil slaying. Once your Elvira comes, send her to me. I can teach her how to properly use henomancy. It's what's resulted from the curse.
You know what?
Hemomancy. Blood magic.
That's how I create life glass from my arm. Actually.
Yeah, Quill is starting to reconsider one of his spell choices.
You can use your blood to power your spells. Amazing. if I could still cast Wish, I could cast Wish as many times as I wanted. Speaking of which, I need to save up for a ring of 3 wishes so I can get. Have to...
Well, don't you have that wish still?
Yes, but I'm not risking it.
I wouldn't ask you to risk it on me. You're Amethyst's friend, and clearly the strings seem to be at least frayed. So I like you all better than the last group of adventurers I dealt with.
Thanks.
Yeah. Currently, we're trying to fix what we might have partially broken.
As long as you're trying to fix it, you're doing good. Keep being good and don't, if you can.
Sorry?
Be careful about sanity. Don't forget to take a mental health break, because you may become like me if you don't.
Don't forget to take a mental health break.
Yeah, because like Elira knows the fact that she's gone a bit crazy over her time adventuring.
Fair.
Yeah, I know what you mean. She's basically warning against basically sacrificing your sanity for this.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a lot different person when I started than when I ended.
Sanity is overrated.
Huh?
Never mind.
What a sanity. Oh god. What? Oh man,
Go on.
I know.
Hi guys.
Anyway.
When you think
Let's go.
if your brain doesn't work the way that the rest of society wants it to work, they call you insane.
So like stupid?
No.
Does Ark say everything that Dossier replies out loud?
Are you speaking up?
No, he's not speaking out loud. He probably finds out that it's much easier to communicate to the docent.
Yeah.
Like through his mind.
Yeah. You don't have to figure out how to put it into words. It just understands you.
It's like intrinsic. It comes before he's even able to speak.
Yes.
So, when...
Yeah. Sorry.
He's going to give some examples of insanity. Such as hermits expounding wild theories, or people chasing butterflies that only they can see, or killing people for the fun of it. All of those kinds of people would be labelled as insane, whilst sanity is wanting to live in a house with a family and have children and go to a boring job and and spend all the money you earn on food for your family so that you can go back to work and earn more money over and over again.
If you ask me, those are the ones who are truly insane.
But anyway.
Yeah. That's sorry, I didn't want to...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably like thinking like...
I'm trying to, so we can find...
Yeah. So you're going looking for Elira number... the Elira of this world. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to go down into... Okay, go on.
Yeah. Quill will basically, go ahead and, What I like by thinking the Gilded Shadows would have a connection to the tunnels.
Yeah. Yeah, you know as rogues, well, not as rogues, but as associates of the Guild of Shadows, how to access those tunnels. Most of them have access via the sewers, of course. But yeah,
Well, I know which way she's going, but
you're gonna go down.
do you want to do this the clean way, or do you want to do this the quick way?
I want to say clean, but I know quick is better. I know quick is better, and I have precipitation.
Okay. Down into the tunnels then.
And yeah, you know, someone like, all right, then someone needs to lift up a grate.
Eric Third, can you get a sewer grate, please? Lift
Yes.
one
Yeah, he's just like, oh, yep. Like,
I'll flex my muscles.
Without any sort of hesitation, yeah.
Go on then.
Wait, would Marlo be able to fit?
No.
Larger dues.
Because of that, and 17. Not as we're a little flustered.
Can anybody?
Well, I mean, not flustered, but like just
Yeah,
like
you got it. It's fine. Can any?
Yeah.
Does anybody have enlarge reduce?
+4.
I do.
Give him a +4.
You can.
I do.
Oh,
I got
I'm using flash
larger
genius.
dues.
on Marlo.
As he does it, he gets a. Oh. If you give it to Urk to turn that 17 and over 20, I think it'd be 21.
Okay. How does enlarge reduce turn the 17 into a 21?
No, Flash of Genius does.
Flash of Genius. Okay.
+4.
All right.
I was answering the question of who has enlarge reduce. I do.
Okay. So are you going to cast reduce on Marlo so he can fit in the tunnels?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Fantastico. Marlo, you are.
Hang on, wait. Is that concentration?
Hold on.
Yeah, it is, so I'd have to cast it. I have enlarged reduce, I think. Let me check.
It is indeed concentration, and yeah, so that would break concentration on the locate.
Yeah. Yeah. Quill
Actually, I don't
goes
have
to
a-
do so, but then he realizes, wait. If I do that, it will break the connection between.
So you may have to go.
Break the connection.
You may have to get as close as possible through the streets above. Then, either that or leave Marlo behind.
I don't have the spell.
Yep. Oops.
Yeah.
If you want, I could go ahead, but then that could be rather dangerous.
what if brick floor?
Make the hole bigger.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, why not?
That would likely attract the guards.
Not only that, but the secret tunnel entrance wouldn't be secret anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
And that sounds like a real quick way to have the Guild of Shadows angry at you.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. It just kind of upon that realization.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say, that part out loud. The whole Guild of Shadows things out loud, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, Quill is now smart enough, now intelligent and emotionally intelligent enough now to realize, stop talking.
Don't mention the secret Assassins Guild in public. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marlo, either we need to. Wait. You can't get in there, can it? Would you be mad if we met back up?
I can wait. I can let you guys go ahead. It's fine by me. He's
If
gonna
you
look
want, I
like-
can leave. If you'd like, I can leave bottles with you, and bottles can
Keep you
alert you when
company.
we're done.
Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you.
Or you can go get as close as possible through the city streets and send
Yeah.
send a couple of people down to communicate, to talk to Elira when you get above her.
Then yeah,
That's true.
then Quill would probably suggest that, or we could potentially go get closer through the streets.
That
So
would.
come
Good
on,
idea.
time to the essence.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
All right.
All right, so Quill is heading in the direction that of the blip.
All right. So, the blip seems to be below the slums, the beast folk occupied part of town.
Yeah, Quill sees that. It's like, huh, there's gonna be some deja vu.
Mm-hmm. So you're heading to the slums?
Yep.
Yep.
I guess so.
Might also be a good way of seeing, basically, what the f***'s going on since all of this hell started.
It's probably going to be very, very bad there, if I had to take a guess. If it was in such bad shape before, then I can only imagine what has really happened to it now.
Okay. So you head over to the slums. You see that the walls around the slums are still largely intact, apart from, the big hole in the wall.
Mm.
Inside the walls, it looks like the beast folk have actually made a real home for themselves. There are flowers and crops being grown in the green spaces. The homes have been tidied up. There's no broken buckets and other bits and pieces are littering the streets anymore. The walls have been painted in pleasant colors rather than, tags. It looks nice. It looks like a proper little community.
Wow, this is so pretty.
Oh,
It's rebuilding. It's
That's good. That's good.
I guess they're making the best of a bad situation.
yeah, and it's good to see that. Through all of this, we're not making things even worse here.
A tabaxi comes towards you, smiling, and says, "Hello, welcome to the New Pride Lands. What brings you here, may I ask?"
Oh, we're currently trying to find someone.
yes.
Find someone. Who are you looking for?
A girl that looks almost exactly like me. She's my identical twin.
Let me ask you something before I tell you. Do you feel that elves and humans are superior to us beast folk?
No.
Not anymore.
Okay. Good. You didn't say the words that I was afraid you would say. Did you used to? Sorry?
Admittedly, yes. If I would have, if it was just a few days before. My friends here taught me better, but if it was just a few days before, I would have said, indeed, I do. Not gonna lie to you.
You have rejected their teachings? I see that you travel with Urkther the champion.
Yeah, Eric is a great friend. And he's just gonna smile a little.
Yeah.
He kind of smiles a little bit.
Like a
It's
lizard.
understandable.
Also, yeah, like he opens his mouth pretty much and just he shows his teeth. That is his smile. He doesn't have the like the facial or whatnot to act like the muscles in his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You can sort of angle your muzzle to make it look sort of like a smile, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would be cautious.
Well, I will let her know that you are here. If you would wait here, please.
Okay.
And the Tabaxi woman slinks away from you. Tells another group of beast folk something. And they stay behind. Well, one of them goes off towards the buildings. And she returns while the others still watch you from a distance, eyeing you suspiciously, while she returns and says, "The message will be passed on that you are looking for her. In the meantime, would you like a tour of our little community?"
Sure.
It's so pretty. I'd love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see they managed to rebuild since, well, the riot.
Yes, we are making the best of it.
When the light in there. I guess like Amethyst would just mumble as she's just like looking around.
Yeah, Quill's like, it's like, you're welcome for the help.
It is a shame what became of the Ifrit. And the way that they choose to memorialize him.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least it looks like, well, at least it looks like what I did wasn't in vain.
No. Though there are still many of us that are taken from their homes and never seen again. But we have, I believe, just
0 minutes. Yeah, it's just 12 o'clock over here.
Yes. So we're going to have to put a pin in it. And
No!
Can we at least get to a...
Good.
can we at least...
Yeah.
At least
Are
get
we
to the
gonna-
point where
are
we
we-
can talk.
Yeah, I want to get to a
Yeah.
point where
Well,
we
yeah,
can at least talk.
You're being shown around the grounds, the flower beds, the homes, the schools of the area. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves while you're walking around. The tour will probably conclude with being led to a room where you can sit and wait for Elira. So, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I love this.
But I hope you guys at home have enjoyed listening to this as much as we've enjoyed playing. Sorry about the slight drama at the beginning. We have an open slot in this game now if you'd like to join us. As long as you play nice. And if you do, there's a link in the description below. And there's also a website where you can see what else I'm up to. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good